So, welcome to the first game of Wildmount, another telling. This is taking place in a similar time frame as the Mighty Nines game. Ideally, there will be no crossover, but we'll see how chaotic this gets. There might be like you guys are in town when destruction happens. We'll see how things play out.
Yeah.
But ideally, this will be another telling. The events of the Mighty Nine might come into play at some point, but you guys should have no direct influence if everything goes well. This stream is sponsored by Raise Energy. We're going to go ahead and play that. This video is brought to you by Raise Energy Drinks. Raise Energy takes a giant leap of faith with instilling a high-quality formula to help push your workout and focus in general to the very next level. They boast clean energy, max recovery, and insane focus, with flavors like Baja Lime, Voodoo, Galaxy Burst, Sour Gummy Worms, and Grape Bubblegum that taste amazing. I truly do recommend this product. Check them out at the link below and in the video description or in my link tree. Use code Sterling at checkout to receive 15% off your purchase.
That's all.
Always have a script.
For my
Always
script,
have
right?
your sponsors.
Oh no, I have a video for my sponsors. Don't worry about that one. I have a video made for that.
Looks into the abyss. I'm like, I'm main rogue.
I was like,
if I have to, I will just talk.
that is pretty much how it is.
I always have words.
I'm a ranger. I never have words. I'm in the back. I'm in the back, like just hiding.
It's okay, Sterling. That means that if we work together, I can be like, so, do you want to do this the easy way or the hard way? And then if they say the hard way, I just raise my hand and then you shoot them in the eye.
Basically.
Hey.
Okay. We had session 0 where everybody discussed their origins. You guys are currently in the Menagerie Coast, safe from the War of the World, which we'll get into in just a moment.
At least we didn't cause this war.
This is true. This war you guys have not caused.
Yeah, see?
This time.
Look.
If it's a war of the world, was it caused by giant mechanical tripods from another world?
It could have been.
I mean, as far as Matt Mercer's planned out this world so far, giant tripods have become a thing.
I mean, hell, that's not too far-fetched from how D&D actually would be if it came down to it.
Screw you, grass.
Baracus is watching this and says, "Yet." You can see, wait. You're able to watch this, but you can't play. I'm calling shenanigans. Anyway.
Are we dragging him in here? Like suddenly we're gonna have another character and we're just be like, "Hey!"
It's possible. Fuck! I forgot to put my music on here. I need to put my music on here real quick. And which song was this that I wanted to? That one.
Is it public domain?
It is public domain. The artist is a friend of mine on TikTok, and he has allowed us to use his music for free on streams and any games we run.
Your friend is amazing.
He writes free RPG music, and I love him.
Hey, now I can hear the music.
There we go.
Does my character hear the music?
You guys all hear the music. This is Arcane Anthems. And the song you guys are listening to is The Wild Mother.
Do I just hear it in my head all the time because I don't know Divinity?
The Wild Mother just plays this song for you all the time.
I don't even I like know her peripherally. She's second mom.
She's like second mom, like Wild Mother or Raven Queen's over here like, all right, these are your doctrines, and and Wild Mother's just like, is she eating enough? Just like,
is she freezing to death?
Just like creeping in, because technically they're both death domain death domain patrons.
I'm not death. I'm grave.
Or I'm sorry, grave domain clerics.
Would we prefer that I yell "Wild Mom, do the adopt"?
Wild Mother.
Wild Mom, do the adopt.
Do you, boo? All right, let's go ahead and get this session started, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm from a So my character's from a very large family. Grandma just seems to take in all the strays.
That is not how you met Bella, but you guys will be meeting Bella in just a moment. Or, I'm sorry, Asa.
Awesome. Thank you.
Asagami? Is that what? Asagami? Is that what the name was?
Asagami?
Was it Asagami or Asagami?
Yeah, good luck with that one. It's not that it's Scandinavian.
That's why we're having
We all
trouble
know
with it.
it's Asagrim.
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 Oh, well, yeah, it is Asagrim. I'm just butchering the name altogether.
I'm
Asagrim.
just teasing.
It's not that bad.
No, I literally put letters in there that weren't even there.
I was just being a smartass.
Alright, anyway. The setting for this campaign is the year 835 past Divergence. The world of Exandria is full of adventures and adversity. Lands separated by jagged mountains and vast uncharted seas, as well as political strife. The Dwendalian Empire, seated in the center of the continent of Wildmount, is in constant strife with the monstrous races of the Kryn Dynasty. Their conflicts have led to full-blown war that now threatens the very safety of Wildmount, and possibly Exandria. While war rages, the Myriad, a group of less than law-abiding citizens, working for both sides, supplying weapons, goods, food, and treasures, are sitting nicely in the Menagerie Coast, just plotting. Our story begins with a group of adventurers enjoying the show of the Ruby of the Sea. Nicholas, Inky, Leon, Charos, and Arando are in the crowd in awe as the beautiful red-skinned tiefling performs her eloquent song. Her long black hair seems to move with the sound of her voice, as if her voice was controlling the very wind around her. As the song comes to an end and the atmosphere dies back down, the Ruby of the Sea is escorted away and patrons begin to leave. As Nicholas and company exit the lavish chateau, they are confronted with a human and a shifter running away from something. The human and the shifter dip into the alley. A moment later, you see a couple of guards running down the street.
Go to see what's going on.
Guards! Guards! Inky yells. They went that way.
No,
no,
he's very
hold
silent.
Hold
so
on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Inky points them in the wrong direction. If you'd let me finish.
Roll a persuasion check on this first.
Me?
Inky. Since he wants to point them in the wrong direction, which makes sense.
Everybody pray.
Persuasion. Give me a moment. Roll 20 is being stupid. Ooh.
If you need to, we do have Averia and Dice Maiden in Discord if you need to roll that way.
What is my persuasion?
Don't you have a 20 in charisma?
25. 20 plus 5.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, he's got a +5 modifier for charisma. So this should be fine.
I am sorry. I'm trying to find. There it is. They go through.
Alright, 13. They look at you for a moment, double check around you, they do not see anybody, and go in the direction you point.
Excellent.
It wasn't terribly difficult.
Was that really necessary?
No, but it was fun. Was it not?
I
Not
kinda
really.
Nicholas pulls his hands up and starts rubbing his eyes. Seriously? I mean,
Good with those guys.
guard. Wait.
Call him.
Oh, man. You know, we have a really good chance for a good. We know about the we know. I know about the possible job we have, right?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
you guys just enjoyed the show and are about to go meet your contact, yeah.
Like, we have a really good job opportunity, guys. We don't need to get thrown in jail tonight.
It's not a
Like,
crime
We
to
have a chance.
misdirect. It's not a crime to misdirect them.
Sterling, well, they're not in the alleyway. Can I recat?
Yeah. While they're discussing what they just saw, you take a moment and convert back to your cat form.
Sweet. I have my new friend, the bard. I'm just gonna
Sirius
follow
is...
you around a little bit.
Oh, Sirius is a half elf. I'm sorry, human-looking creature.
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
No. I mean, man, we don't need to be getting ourselves thrown in jail. Now, it's not like the guards were going to be going the direction we had to go to get to the contact. As I look that way.
I wanted to know where they were going.
Yeah, well, come on. If we could always look down the alley to see if they're still there. I think that's a dead end.
Yes, the alley they dipped down happens to have a 20-foot wall blocking the rest of the street. And as you guys turn down the alleyway, you see a couple crates and everything, a couple crates and a couple barrels, and a half-elf standing there now with a 2-foot-long cat just resting on his shoulder.
Oh my goodness, that's such a beautiful kitty. May I pet it? Ask. I'm gonna ask Nicholas if I can pet the cat.
Inky, why are you asking me? I don't own it. I own Fernando as a small ferret creature with white fur pops its head up behind the back of my cloak. That is that gentleman's cat.
I am immediately interested in this small rodent creature.
You see this very large cat turn around her, and as you guys look at the face of the cat, the eyes are missing.
Oh, it's a blind kitty. Oh, blind kitties need even more love.
Here, better. You lose one. There.
But Red, what's the correct way of pronouncing your name?
Orlando.
Arando. Well, you wanted to speak to the gentleman, and at least I see one of them in this alley. The other one may be invisible or flew away or is, a box monster that's about to eat us.
Mm.
Serious. Serious. At this point, you notice that there's a crowd behind you.
Oh.
Oh, would you look? Oh, would you look at that? A willing audience to see me. Greetings, friends. What brings you to my greatness?
The cat sneezes indignantly.
Oh, don't give me that look. They recognize talent when they see one.
I think he's just falling in love with the big kitty.
Well, I have no problem if you'd like to pet the cat, but they, on the other hand, they might not agree. That all depends on them. Kind of looks over at the cat.
Does that mean that we're like nose to nose at this point?
Pretty much.
I would like to lick your nose. Indignantly.
You turn, Sirius turns to look at you, and you guys are like nose to nose. And Sirius has a certain smell that you're not particularly fond of. But you lick his nose anyway.
I don't know. A little bit evil, but it's okay.
I talked to one of the people in the crowd. Excuse me, where's everyone going?
A lot of people in the crowd are... People pass you by and not really answering you, kind of getting back to work and everything. You do stop one gentleman. He's like, well, I'm on my way back to my shop. But I assume most people are on their way home or to go on about the other business. I cannot speak. There's nothing special going on today. Not that I am aware of.
Okay then. Thank you. I bow to him and go back to the other side. Nicholas?
Yeah, yes, Rondo.
Where's the contact?
Yeah, it's just along this way. As I look back at the alleyway. Well, I hope you keep out of trouble and away from the guards. We have some business to get to.
Don't tell me that.
I'm
No,
gonna.
I was looking back at Jupiter's guy, at the gentleman,
Jupiter's
the
Back
guy
at
at the end of the
Sirius.
street.
I will warn you, however, if you do want to pet the cat, be wary, because petting a cat in the wrong way leads to a bad case of claws and effect.
Claws and effect.
Oh,
Oh my god. Okay.
this is actually his character. Like, Jupiter gets punished for this. This is honestly his character making
I'm
a
gonna-
response.
I'm going to do an animal handling and try to pet the kitty.
Sirius is a smartass.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
What to get? Oh,
I don't
22.
care what you rolled on animal handling. I'm not an animal.
You are a kitty.
Okay.
So
Bella, go ahead and roll a insight.
Ooh,
He got a 22 on it. I don't know why you're rolling advantage, but you have a 22.
No, it always runs an advantage for me.
Oh.
14.
You are not fond of being pet by the blue tiefling creature, but you allow it for the moment.
May I bite the hand? Like, not to draw blood, but
Like
like,
a playful butt.
like a little bit.
Go ahead and roll an attack. No damage, just go ahead and roll.
So fluffy, such
An
a
attack.
fluffy kitty.
I think that's in this one it's a dex, so I'd have +4 plus proficiency, which is a +2, so +6.
It's a game of math.
Wow, I'm really good at rolling 14 today.
Yeah, 14 does not go past my armor class.
This is your
It's your
exposed.
hand!
This is your exposed hand, so we're just gonna give that a 10. So she noms on your
Okay.
hand. She noms on your hand.
Oh,
You pet her
another
for
kitty.
a second, and then it just goes noms onto the hand.
Hey,
Yeah.
calm down. He's nice.
She.
She. Well, I meant like you were nice. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Ingy
You're
is a,
playing.
Ingy
that's
is a
right.
She's a
female.
woman.
My bad. I was like, I don't know. She's nice. Be calm. She wasn't going to hurt you.
I see the danger flute. I see you're a danger flute. Okay.
Inky,
Oh.
we're
Yes.
gonna be late.
Yes, let's continue.
Late for what? As he just stares intriguedly at you.
At this moment, Nicholas, you begin to calculate the payout that you know of and think of how to divide it among now 7 people. Or 6 people, because you don't understand the cat's the other person yet.
Mm-hmm. I pull out the contract for the minimum number of people it required. Orlando, I'm probably gonna regret this, but I think we better bring this guy along so we can keep him out of trouble. Also, I think it's the only way we're gonna get Inky to the meeting.
I
Get your
roll insight
fluffy
check on
kitty.
the guy.
I'm sorry,
Wait.
I didn't hear you, Red.
I roll insight.
Okay, go ahead and roll an insight. And Sirius, what is your passive perception?
Even.
15. Okay. Sirius.
So what now? Sorry about that. I
What-
just lost.
What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 14.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
Arando, you look up at this half-elf gentleman who stands about 2 feet taller than you at the moment. And Sirius, you look down and you notice that this is a goblin. And you're confused as to why they're so far south. But interested at the same time. Arando, you don't feel any ill content from this guy? You think he's not gonna hurt you directly, but you're not sure about him. You're not sure about his intentions just yet.
Yeah, we're gonna regret this. All right, let's bring him.
All right. Who do we all have traveling with us? I know Arondo's there, myself, Inky. Are any of the others there with us?
Yeah, Charos and Leon are with you as well. They're just kind of standing in the back, quiet.
Well, I guess if we're all going to go to this before we meet, well, to be honest, sir, we have a. I am. I guess I will start the introductions here. I am Nicholas Rosewood. I pull back my hood from my yellow oranged kind of checker patterned robe, and you see, a human in his early 20s, dark, his hair is kind of a lightish blue color. As he looks up at you, he's probably about 5'10", 5'11", not overly tall, very very light build. But what's striking is starting on the left side of his face, from his left eye down his neck, is just this almost translucent blue scale pattern that goes down his body. I am Nicholas Rosewood, and this is a group of people I've put together under the name the Gems of the Sea Adventuring and Trade Company to go pick up a contract and possibly get some honest work. And I just kind of stare at him with a deep look. But that is enough about me. And then the others, and I'll just point my hand to whoever is immediately to my right.
That'd be Inky.
Yep, that would be Inky. In which you see you said powdered blue tiefling, right?
Yes.
Okay. You see a powdered blue tiefling still trying to pet the cat and being nommed on every so often. Go ahead and finish describing, because I don't remember.
Did you try to speak with animals?
I actually am trying to speak with animals. Give me a moment.
I don't think that works on principle. Does it,
Well,
Sterling?
I mean,
It
in this
should.
form, you understand everything he says, but if he uses speak with animals, he would understand everything you say in this form.
Yeah, that'd be able to work. Yeah, that can work.
Inky, try not to be rude and introduce yourself to our new friend.
Hello, I am Inky. I'm Inky Waters. I'm a druid. Inky's this powder blue tiefling, long, shoulder length black hair that starts to turn mint green halfway down. Big,
he's-
soft yellow eyes.
And he's
Lots
saying,
of go ahead.
sorry, good, my bad, good.
She has a lot of piercings. Okay, that's about it.
And he's introducing himself to both me and
And the cat.
to both me and the cat. All right, Circe is just gonna hold his hand out. It's like, greetings, my good friend. My name is Circe. It is a pleasure to meet you, my fine lady. And my God, if there were two of you, you both would be a 10. And naturally, I love 2 10s. Some might call it the natural 20.
You don't say. And instead of shaking his hand, she just hugs him. Handshakes are for strangers.
Hearing
Hugs
that,
are for family.
People are very welcoming here.
yeah, hearing that, I kind of pull my hand down my eye and I point to Rondo next.
Can I whap? Can I bop the bard in the face?
As Inky comes in for a hug, do you want to bop the druid or the bard?
The bard.
As Inky comes in for a hug, you see the cat just go up and bop Sirius on the head.
Oh, and if you can hear speak with animals, you can hear my birds being like having an argument over demons. No, not demons, it's fine.
One
Why
one
is- why
one
is
of
the
the
raven
cro-
stuck?
one of the crows is like, "It's a demon! It's a demon! You should kill it! You should kill it!" The other is like, "Not a demon! Not a demon! Demon's pawn! Demon's pawn!"
Sarah just kind of looks over at the cat. It's like, you're getting a little bit restless. She mentioned that she was a druid. I hear they're real party animals. They're all the rage. Fun people to be with.
This black and white raven both look at Sirius and peck him on the forehead and peck him on the head.
Well, I guess that took me down a peck.
As the ravens are having this conversation, Arondo, the little goblin man, takes his cane and slaps it on the ground.
I'm Sir Rondo, Knight of the Kryn Destiny. As you see, I am you can call me a half goblin or so.
Sirius just holds his hand out. Just willing to shake, just kind of being all chummy. Sirius, pleasure to meet you, Sir Arnando. I believe that's how you pronounced it?
Rondo.
You gotta roll the R's.
Yes.
Arando.
It's a dialect thing.
Arando. I like
Hey.
it. There's a nice
Hey.
exoticness to it.
And Nicholas, this is the guard you hired. Arondo was the guard you hired who knew the Kryn Empire a little bit better than you did to make his
Okay.
job easier.
No problem. I will then point to the person in the back to my right.
Charos or Zan, which one do you want to introduce yourself?
Is that Zane?
Oh.
It's
Or
Yeah.
Leon, my bad, Leon.
Leon, would you like to go or me?
I'm waiting.
My name is Charos. That's all it says.
You see this very large, like 9 foot tall Goliath in wizard robes. Do you have staff, or are you just like book to your side?
I do not have a staff. I am a 9 foot tall, icy blue Goliath with. Guys, I'm trying to figure my features here. With purple eyes, and you can tell by how wrinkly my skin may be in certain areas, I am of very old age for a Goliath. But I do appear, I do have the Goliath muscles and everything. I do look buff compared to that. Some you might mistake me for probably wearing the robes as a way of just showing off. But you guys know that I do have some kind of arcane nature. It's the muscles are for show.
He just flexes to cast his spells.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Everybody else here is like, meow. But because Inky has speak with animals, Inky hears bullshit.
Heard what?
Inky hears what?
Bullshit. I have a French accent. I'm a French cat.
Love it.
Bullshit. Hon.
She doesn't see anything, but she smells the sense of something very large, and the voice like echoing in her ears. Her blind sense is like, that thing is really big. That is not magic. No.
I think I know what Goliaths are, considering where I'm
You know
from.
what they are, but you've never seen one. You're blind.
I haven't seen much.
This is true.
So you just know really big, really muscular, smells like a meathead, and you're calling bullshit on it being magical. You don't believe it.
Mhm.
Such a rude kitty. Where did you learn that language?
Only Inky can hear what the cat actually said.
Wait.
Because
Oh, that's right.
Inky had speak with animals up.
Oh, wait, that's right. You're a druid. What exactly is this? What exactly is she saying? Because I can't exactly understand it at this moment.
If I told you Nana Moon would beat me with a spoon.
Either way, just kind of scratches the cat underneath the chin, or underneath the in the usual the lower part of the jaw where cats like to be scratched.
Oh yeah. Chin scratches.
Bella, do you like the chin scratches?
I will tolerate this.
She lets out a small, uncontrolled purr, even though she's against it.
That's a good girl.
It's just a small purr. All right, and finally, Leon von Hector de Sola.
Hello, I am Leon. I'm a knight.
So what are you doing? So why are you here in the day?
It's nighttime. You
He's
know
a
what?
bard.
I'm not even gonna go there. He's a
It
stand-up
is
philosopher.
right now. It is right around sunset. The sun is starting to set.
Oh, you know what? He's a stand-up philosopher. Let's just not get into it. Let's just get to the meeting.
Okay.
So
If you're going to be late, I have prepared long spear. Just in case.
let's just get going. It's all the way over the market district on the other side of town. Let's get moving.
I agree.
Oh, I forgot.
Let's plan everything later.
I forgot to put up my thing. Okay. You guys begin to head towards the location of this meeting. You guys are headed towards the let me get the map because I totally forgot to put it on Roll20.
Be right back real quick, guys, in just a few seconds.
I forgot to put it on Roll20, so give me like 30 seconds to get it up here.
29, 28.
Really, you're gonna stop uploading? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Is it because I started counting?
Yeah, it really did. It just stopped.
Oh shit. Wait, am I allowed to cuss on this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, my stream clearly says 18 plus.
Okay, see, I thought it would be kid friendly.
I mean, it is, but kids can watch it. We don't ever say anything too terrible.
Modern
But
kid friendly.
Except for that one time that I unplugged the headphones at my mom's house, and everybody was like, "Fuck, shit." I was like, "Oh crap."
That's because your mom is. Yeah.
Yes, I know that, but it was too funny to see the look on her face.
Trust me, nothing. We will have.
Okay. So you cut out.
It again?
Give me a moment. I'm
There
in
we
the
go.
far end of my house.
Oh, okay. See, you're still on mobile, right?
Welcome to Nicodranis.
Nope, I'm on a wireless headset.
I'm back.
Okay, that explains why you cut out.
Okay, this is Nicodranis. You guys currently are here.
I actually cannot see anything on my end. Let me reload real quick.
Like I totally just
happened
moved the
to the
players
map?
over.
I need to reload. Yep, hold on.
Oh shit, I put that map on dynamic lighting. Motherfucker. I didn't realize I had it set on that.
I was like, am I having a stroke or this thing not load
I was
right?
gonna say there we go.
There we go. I see it now.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares
There.
make a circle.
There we go. I didn't realize I had it set on the dynamic setting when I put the map on there. I'm sorry.
Love it.
Okay. This is Nicodranis, because this is the best one I could find. That looks decent.
It works.
It's not as crowded as I thought it would be.
They did real good in the lighthouse.
Like I said, it was a whole thing. Okay. You guys are here at the Lavish Chateau. Your meeting is over here in the there's a word I'm looking for.
Market district?
1 second. The Restless Wharf. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
That is where you guys are meeting them at the the Glisteners Guild is the tavern you guys are looking for, where you are to meet your contact.
All right. Come on, let's get moving. We have a
Give me 1 second, bro, because there's a map for that.
Such a beautiful kitty. Oh, such a filthy mouth.
How long before our contact reaches said tavern?
You are unsure at the moment.
Huh. Until then, Sirius will go to the barkeep and ask if he is able to play a little jaunty tune to kind of set the mood for the tavern.
So, are we already at the tavern, or are we on our way to the tavern?
You guys are on your way.
All right.
Okay,
we're-
I'll
Give me
trip
1
you right.
second.
My bad.
Give me 1 second just to make sure I've got this in the right spot. Oh, yep.
Okay. So as we wander down the streets, Nick reaches into a bag of his and pulls out a pipe, a very long pipe that doesn't look like it should fit in there. I forget the exact type this is, but it's a long smoking pipe that he lights up.
Okay. On your way there, you guys pass the Restless Wharf, which is the docks area. You see loading ships. You and Inky, or Nicholas and Inky, are very familiar with this process. You see dock hands loading onto ships. Nicholas, you begin to point out different types of cargo ships, and you begin to guess on where they could be traveling with the cargo you're seeing. You also see a number of warships with the it's not the Conclave. What is it?
Because we're where the Corvus Concords is the
Concord.
city state.
That's it.
Yeah, Concord.
You see them with the Concord's flags. You also see Dwendalian Empire flags, as well as Kryn Dynasty flags. The Kryn Dynasty and since this is a neutral land, they do both come here to resupply.
As we're moving down the docks,
you very clearly see they're kept on two very separate sides of the docks.
As we're moving along the docks and we're passing the great ships, let's see, tobacco, fireworks, silks, grain, trade goods, small baubles. I think that guy has war goods. But welcome to Nicodranis, the gateway to the world.
The cat looks upset by all the noise and does the thing where cats put their paws over their ears and head.
At this point,
Sweet
Asa is wrapped all the way around both of Sirius' shoulders and just like covering her ears. Not having a good day.
Yeah, Kitty. Come sit on my back. It is quieted now.
But it's kind of the docks are a lively and loud place. I mean, especially since how long are we into the war here?
The war has been going on for about a year now.
Yeah, I mean, a year of warfare. There was an old saying when I was my father told me when I was younger. War is good for business, but war is also bad for business. As long as they keep it out of the, the Concord, we're fairly good off here. I mean, we have enough problem with our pirate issues. As I take a long puff of my pipe.
Look suspiciously at the other campaign.
Pirate issues? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, pirate issues?
At that moment, you're coming to the end of the docks before you turn into the Restless Wharf. And you do notice there is a ship that doesn't look like a merchant ship, is much larger, and the sails are more... If you had to guess, they were built for more speed than long distance travel. And it is flying a jet black flag with a Goliath looking skull on the front with one eye missing. And you see this as Nicholas is saying pirate issues, and you put it together what he was talking about.
Can the ravens go stab, stab, murder, murder?
Are the raven scenes still there?
The ravens
Nothing
are
stopped
the
them.
ravens are flying above you. These two ravens follow Asa everywhere.
Ah. Okay, that's right.
You guys are hearing the call of these ravens, and you hear a couple people talking about like, why are there ravens following these two people? And another man's like, why is that one white? Like just questioning the ravens, and then they notice the cat, and they're like, who has a house cat that big? Why does the cat not have eyes? Like multiple questions as you guys are walking by.
Hey, you leave my kitty alone. She is pretty and she is pretty
Alright.
and she is.
They're saying all this about the cat when we're a group with a giant dude, a scaly dude, a small green dude.
This is Nicodranis. That is fairly
Wait.
common. They just see a bunch of random people walking around. They're fine. A different colored raven and a really big cat right walking with the party. That's what catches their interest. Yeah,
Actually, 5 foot. I'm not that.
you're actually not 5 foot yet. You don't get that until level 5.
Oh shit! You're doing it the tradition.
That's just lovely.
I did read your race. I did read the character sheet for that one.
Oh, so you want that to be a thing? Got it. Fine.
I thought it would be funny, like you just like after you guys get to level 5, like you just wake up the next morning and you're suddenly like outgrown your armor. You get the full Shrek treatment.
We get calls?
Yes.
All right. So we make our way to the tavern.
Yes, you finally make your way to the tavern. The sun has finally set, and as night comes over Nicodranis, why is the music not playing anymore?
I don't know. I was wondering why it hasn't been playing.
I just realized it wasn't playing. That's my fault. Okay, this probably hasn't been playing for like 20 minutes, and I just noticed.
What is that music coming from?
As you guys walk into the tavern, you see a piano off to the side, a harpist, and a bard with a lute just playing some soft music. This is like the dinner time. Instead of a bunch of rowdy drunks, this bar actually has tables and good dining, a nice wait staff. It's like actually a really nice bar for this part of town. You guys walk
If I
in.
have time, I'd like to go over and tip them
Okay.
a silver piece.
All right. You see a small tin cup on the side of the piano, and you toss your silver piece in. And the lute player plays a happy chord and tips his hat to you, and then continues with the song.
Sirius is gonna go up to the bard and be like, "Fabulous tune that you're playing. I'm more of a music man myself, and I have to say, your tune is very enchanting."
He looks at you suspiciously while playing, and then just smiles and is like, "Well, if you're that musically inclined, feel free to join us."
We don't have time right now, though. We don't have time. We got to go.
As Inky grabs you by the collar and just starts dragging you across the room.
Hey, there's always time for music.
No.
I'll make it up.
Talk to you later.
Do I see our contact?
You do not, but you do see a open table that can seat about 10 people. And you ask the barkeep about the table. She says that is reserved for a group of adventurers meeting a very important client of theirs, and then proceeds to ask your names.
Nicholas Rosewood, and we the Gems of the Sea Adventuring Trade Company. I believe we're the ones the booth are reserved for. I set down like my letter and my guild medallion.
She takes them, reads them over, checks it against her logs, and is like, "Very well, sir. We will have drinks brought to your table momentarily. Please have a seat." And looking at the Goliath, "Please don't cause any trouble."
He may need a booster seat.
I have no problem sitting on the ground. my chest and head usually is around eyesight with other people.
Eye level. I believe. You know what? I believe that. I would believe that.
He is 9 foot tall. He's literally twice the size of most of you.
He's almost 3 times taller than Inky is, and she is tiny.
Oh.
Wait, is Inky like a halfling tiefling? Because that would be adorable.
She is close to 4'11".
Wait,
Oh, okay. Then about
tiefling?
Yeah. She
Dang.
comes from her mom, her family. She comes from a family of very short people.
yeah, 4'11" is still like within typical tiefling size. I thought you said like 3 times the size. I was like, wait, you're like 3 foot tall? Are you like a halfling tiefling? That's adorable.
Yeah, like I said, almost. Although that,
You're about twice. He's about twice your size.
yeah. Grandma Moon's about 3 feet tall. Lives in a swamp.
See, that's halfling tiefling, and that's adorable, and I love that.
She carries around a spoon, and when she's mad at you, she casts
All
shillelagh and beats you with it.
Nice.
right, Inky. Most of us have met Grandma. Let's just sit down and enjoy dinner. Well, don't worry, second dinner, since we had dinner at the chateau.
You
I
guys
guess
did have.
this will be more like drinks and desserts.
Oh God, we've turned into hobbits.
As you guys take your seats, a Furbolg waiter stands about 8 foot tall, has long black hair, his blue cow ears like tucked back, almost elvish looking. Like his ears are pinned back to look a little more elvish than Furbolg, but his bovine looking face still there. Standing about 8 foot tall, brings out a large platter of drinks and hands out drinks to everybody, and looks to the cat, and since Furbolgs can speak to animals, he asks if Asa would like a platter of milk while they wait.
Yes, please.
At this
I don't
point,
know. We
Fernando,
just do yum 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 yum.
at this point, Fernando jumps down on the table and looks up at the waiter, offended.
And the Furbolg, like now noticing Fernando, it's like, "Oh, I am so sorry, my friend. Would you like something as well?" In the very nicest voice, like the most nice and calmest voice you could think of.
Fernando points at an ale and he holds up two of his little paw things.
He wants
Taken aback. Fernando can't, like, he can understand Fernando. Taken aback as he's saying like two ales. He's taken aback for a moment. Is like full sized, like not questioning that he wants it, just making sure that he wants 2 full sized ales.
Well, Fernando shakes his head.
He shakes his head and understands it as my sized.
Then Fernando will just ball up and sit there and wait.
All right. The waiter comes back. This time he brings a platter of biscuits. And I mean British biscuits. Sets it in the table along with 2 shot glasses full of ale. Sets it in front of Fernando and a platter of milk for Asa.
Can I sniff over to the biscuits, grab one, and drop it in the milk?
You have
Okay.
the orange.
Does anybody have a problem with the cat being on the table? I'm just
I have no
wondering.
problem. None.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it either.
I'm trying to pet the kitty. I'm trying to pet Fernando this time.
Fernando
Just
just
watching
look.
intently.
Fernando just gives you this look with his large gold eyes of and picks his shot glasses up and like waddles on his back feet over to the other side and sits down.
It is the cutest thing. It is literally this little ferret thing. Gets up on his 2 feet carrying 2 shot glasses and runs back to Nicholas.
Come on, Fernando. You know me.
The cat looks up, like sniffs intently, like I smell food.
Well,
Weasel-shaped food.
The ravens did not get inside, but also you can hear them on the outside kind of being annoyed that they're not inside.
I'm annoyed that they're not inside too.
Cirrus grabs a few biscuits and just kind of goes out and just kind of hands them a little something to nibble on while they're waiting.
You hear like some angry cawing. Also, you understand this as we want to be inside. We need to protect the small one. But that's all you guys hear. The bouncer at the door is not letting those ravens in.
Oh.
A few moments pass. You guys get about halfway through your drinks before two gentlemen arrive at the door. One is a blue-skinned water genasi with slicked back black hair and a very nice tailored outfit. He's wearing a very nice tailored suit. 3-piece, has diamond cufflinks and diamond buttons on the vest. He looks over to the table that he has reserved as your party is sitting there. Lets out this smile. The second gentleman is this massive half-orc. Stands about 7 foot tall and is about 4 feet wide. Like ripped muscles. The tailored suit that is around him barely looks like it can contain the mass that is under it. They walk over to the table and take a seat at the head spot. The half-orc stands behind him, just keeping an eye out. Well, you must be the avenging party I hired.
Yeah.
We are.
That we are, sir. And you must be the gentleman that we were told that would be our contact for this?
Yes,
There wasn't a whole lot of information given on that part.
that is true. I like to keep things under wraps. So the gentleman is what you can refer to me as. And that will be well enough. Did you enjoy the show of the Ruby of the Sea?
Yes, my dad can barely ever get tickets for himself. My mother, it was quite pleasant to get to go see it before I leave the city again.
It was
Yes, she's an old friend of mine.
hoped.
She's an old friend. Sorry. Go ahead.
Inky has this dreamy look on her face. It was just better than I ever hoped.
Yes, she's an old friend of mine. I'm glad you enjoyed.
I'd give anything to spend the night with her.
The gentleman snaps his fingers, and the orc pulls out a stack of papers, and places them on the table. We have a few things to discuss before I tell you what the contract is. So if you would please take these and sign them. These are contracts that put you in my employ for the time being.
I pick it up and start reading it very closely.
I'm going to assist him.
I do that too.
Is it an intelligence check?
Yes, everybody who's read the contracts make an intelligence check, and thank you, Rozzy. That is great.
Oh, nat 1. First one of the day.
Ouch.
You said
Everything's. I see nothing wrong with this whatsoever.
You send an intelligence check. An intelligence check.
Intelligence check. If you're reading the contract, I need you to make an intelligence check.
I rolled a. So those of you who cannot see it,
Nice.
I rolled a 4.
I can't make an investigate check on it, can I? I have to do intelligence.
This is an intelligence to understand it. If you want to make an investigation to look deeper into it, you can after the intelligence.
All right.
Okay.
Everything.
Sirius, you understand the contract thoroughly. It is simply going to meet the cleric at the Wild Mother Lighthouse, and meeting the cleric there, picking up a number of supplies, and taking them to a contact in Jorhas. It's really simple, and the payout is 2,000 gold pieces.
Well, I'll do whatever job it takes as long as there's good coin in. This looks like a good, easy gig. You got yourself a deal, buddy.
Nicholas, you understand most of this too. You're not understanding what the items you're delivering are.
Yeah,
You're just like, what is the cleric supposed to be giving us to take all the way to Rexington?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna double
Draw.
check it. I wanna look at the contract to make sure I'm not selling the gentleman my soul.
Okay.
I
Go ahead.
telepath. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead and make your investigation check. And Red, what were you saying?
I'll wait till he does his investigation check, and then I'll do the action I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
You don't notice anything about selling your soul, selling your loyalty. It just says you were under contract with him until you meet the contact in Jorhas, and they send word to the gentleman that you have completed the contract.
All right, so I look at Nicola, and I say telepathically, "Are you sure about this?"
Wait, you're talking to my head?
How?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, really?
I'm-
You said you read it.
I did. I didn't see anything about telepathy in there.
Oh wait, do you have the warlock great old god that lets you talk to people?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, now, yeah, okay. Well, it's the only work we got, so
Can I sniff the paper?
it. Well, look,
Actually, no. Sterling, check this.
Oh my god, no, that's a racial telepathy.
Yeah, it's limited though.
As long as you understand. Yeah, okay. Nicholas, you get this visions of, is this okay? Are we gonna die? Are we gonna sell our souls? Like, please tell me we're not doing this.
all right, everything looks in order, and it doesn't look like you're trying to buy my soul or trick me into a fiddle contest.
Oh, no. I just like having my people under contract in case I have to find you.
Is the orc right there, the half orc guy? Or this is the half.
What was it?
Is this the half orc talking to us, or
No, this is the water ganassi.
Be right back,
Where
guys.
is he at?
He's the one sitting at the table. The half orc is just the bodyguard standing behind him.
Well, I greet him in orc.
He looks down at you, smiles, and returns the greeting. And then just continues to stand there watching the door across the bar. And he, as you guys finish signing the contracts, the orc walks around the table collecting them again and puts them back in his jacket.
Because the ravens aren't here to tell me that this is paper, and I really don't get around paper much, I'm going to try and bite the corner of one of them like it may be edible.
And I tried to stop.
You do that, but you do not have to sign a contract because nobody knows you're an actual person. They think you're just a cat. A really
Yeah, I
big
know.
cat.
Isn't it great?
Don't do it. No.
You try to bite one of the pieces of paper. What did you roll for that?
I don't know. Do you want me to roll for that?
No, okay, I heard something roll. So, never mind.
Oh, it's me showing you the limited telepathy, but
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I saw it after I checked your D&D Beyond. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. You try to bite one of the pieces of paper, but Inky just like boops you on the head, or boops your nose away from the paper.
I return to stealing biscuits.
The gentleman looks at the gentleman eyes Asa and is just like, interesting cat. What happened to her eyes?
Don't know.
man, we really don't know.
Literally none of the party has any idea.
No, none. I just found her like this, and she's the prettiest kitty ever. If you ask me. And I try to pet her again.
Joyce,
You know
go to
what?
your room, please.
I like you better than that guy, so go for it.
Do I roll am I did for this one? Yeah, I'm gonna roll anyway. 19.
You know
I
what?
find-
That's a good pet.
I find the good spots to scritch.
Yeah, she just kind of followed me. We just tend to be best buddies ever since. And I just kind of scratch her behind the ear.
Totally trust these people more than that guy. He's weird with all his big city ways and contracts.
Contract?
How long does Speak with Animals last?
Speak
Just
with
10
Animal.
minutes.
Yeah, it's already gone. You guys took about 20 minutes to get to the bar.
Okay.
He takes up the contracts, puts them away. You guys take a moment and he starts explaining what you guys are delivering to Jorhas. The cleric in question, she owes me a favor. So I asked her to procure a few relics that the Wild Mother once procured. I need them delivered to Jorhas, to a contact of mine, who will then deliver them to the Kryn Dynasty. These,
And let me guess, we are not to know what these artifacts are.
if you know what the artifacts are, you might be inclined to not return them to the Kryn Dynasty. So, for your own safety, and the safety of my contract, I would prefer you mind your business, as it were.
I always hate when they say that. I say that telepathically.
Fair enough.
So
You
don't
have
open.
you have my word as a druid that I will not look inside.
Well, the crates are magically sealed, so any tampering with them will be noticeable.
Fair enough.
So, this piece of paper here, he pulls out a small square envelope. Will let the cleric know that you are here to pick up the item for me. And he pulls out a pouch of gold. This, and sets it on the table. This will buy you passage at the gateway into the Dwendalian Empire. You should be able to bribe the guards well enough with this amount of gold to let you just pass without checking the crates. Is there any questions?
Few, but they are not relevant.
This is going to be really dangerous, isn't it?
That is why I placed the price so high.
Well, I mean, going over land into the dynasty right now is always going to be dangerous. But, you know, we're not going to get anywhere just sitting around the docks all day, fishing.
Alright. The cleric knows to expect somebody tomorrow. So please, I have paid for rooms for the night. You are more than welcome to stay here. And I will make my way back home. My contact will let me know when the contract is finished, and if you want to continue doing business, you guys can meet me at my home. Which is... if I can remember the name.
Is Raven Mom in my head like, this is why you're here, to make sure these idiots don't die?
Not directly, but you feel like that's close. Okay, he's gonna make his way back to Felderwin, where his base of operation is located.
I don't trust him, but from what I've heard, the gentleman always pays.
He smiled at you. He's like, I don't ask you to trust me. I just simply ask you not to cross me. As he and the half-orc walk out the establishment. He paid for 4 rooms and there are 6 of you plus a cat. However, y'all want to work that out.
I call Deeps a Nikiti.
Of
I
course.
say as I try to scratch her chin again.
Oh.
You know what? You don't trust the man, I don't trust the man. There's a mutual distrust here, it's okay.
Okay, so let's see. You said that we had 4 rooms?
It's even better petting than last time with
Yeah,
like
there are,
22.
he paid for a total of 4 rooms.
Alright, so Inky, you take 1, and 3 of us, Rondo, you and me will take 1 with someone else, and then the other 3 will get the other room. Well, wait, there's 4 rooms, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I didn't
with
write that
the
wrong.
with the people we have, you guys can do two to each.
Yeah. So, Inky,
And
you take 1.
one person gets their own room.
Yeah. Inky, you take 1. You take 1 by yourself. Rondo, you want to stay with me?
I'll stay with you. I don't care.
Nikiti can stay with me.
Sirius just kind of looks over at the cat. You seem to really hit it off well with the jerk. You want to stay with them tonight? Nod yes, shake if you say shake no.
Why do you think that I talk? I
That's
guess
why-
you sort of know.
Well, that's why I'm getting. He was saying, nod yes, shake no, because he's not sure if you understand or not.
Oh. The cat tilts her head as if she had eyes. That would be an eye roll, but she doesn't. And nods in a way that hopefully conveys, I'll go wherever I want. I'm a cat. You cannot contain me. No baby gate can contain me.
Hey,
No,
I've been meaning to give you a harness, but you know what? I always love to let you have your freedom. Do what you want, because you'll do it anyway, because you're a cat.
When you say harness, the cat looks vehemently displeased.
He just kind of lightly chuckles. Well, since all of our business is done here, I'm going to maybe liven up the place and everything. As much as this setting is,
Great,
just
I'll be right
need a
back.
little something more upbeat for the evening.
Well, let's see here.
Wait, it was Sterling that said he. It's Sterling that's going away for a minute.
I'm
Yep.
back. I'm back. I just had to go.
Okay, good.
I had to grab something real quick.
Quick question, Sterling. Is there a piano up by near the stage where the bard is?
There was a piano. There was a piano with a player already on it. There was a harpist, and then there was a lute.
Sirius is going to walk up to the bard and ask a quick question. I have a quick question. Mind if I accompany you with a nice tune with this piano right next to you? And another question. Do you know how to play perhaps the violin or the lute?
Hey, the bard, holding the lute and looking at his friend who's playing on the piano right now, just nods his head, tells him to get up, and is like, by all means.
Ah, thank you, my friend. And I look over at the guy on the piano. I won't take much of your time, my friend, because you're doing a fantastic job. I just have a little idea to liven up the place a little bit. Set the mood even better as the evening sets. Go out with a bang, as they would say. Would you have a problem with that?
The bartender who's overhearing this conversation looks a little scared. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion, yeah, boy!
I think this might be a worse bard than Baracus. 14. He willingly gives up his piano, although skeptical.
I nod to him. It's like, trust me, my friend. I mean no ill will. As a showman myself, there's nothing more satisfactory than pleasing the crowd with a sultry tune and raising their spirits, especially after a long day.
All right, go ahead and make a performance check.
All right, I will make a performance check. You just see him just kind of crack his knuckles and just kind of hold his hands up, and you just hear him scream out, "Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship that brings us brew. Sea winds blow to where, who knows, the winds will be our guide."
Okay.
And I will roll a performance. Booyah!
Yes!
Baby!
Wow.
The other I hate bards, I swear. Every time they do something silly is when they hit natural 20s.
Right? Right?
It's like, I'm trying to do something super serious, natural 1. What if I just completely break everybody? Natural 20. You know what that means, Baracus.
Can I just say, I teleport on top of the dragon.
What was I saying? The other bard takes a second to catch up to you because you just start playing beautifully and eloquently. And this is a song he hasn't heard before. And he takes a second to get the tune in his head, and then he catches up to you because he rolled a 15.
Yeah.
And you guys play this lively tune, and some bar patrons look a little offended at the level of revelry that just happened. But others are like tapping their feet and enjoying the music. A couple tables start scooting back and start making a little dance circle. And you liven up the place.
Yeah. That's how I like to do it.
You play for about 5-6 minutes, and as you finish out the song, a couple patrons come over and drop some gold coins, silver coins, copper coins into the jar, into the tin cup, and the tin cup fills up. After you're done playing your song, you take your bow. The other bard pulls out 4 gold coins and 10 silver coins and hands them to you. This is your share, my friend. Without you, I would probably be starving tonight.
Why, thank you. Well, I couldn't have done it well without your accompaniment. As you know, we work together, and the one thing about music is all the notes have to play in harmony, and I thank you. And I bow to them, and I just bow to the crowd, and just kind of jot my hands over at the other bard and say, "Give this one a hand as well, ladies and gents."
The room starts clapping. Like, still there's some people that weren't thrilled with what just happened, but they clap for you guys because it was a good song regardless.
And you said, how much gold did I earn from that?
You got 4 gold pieces and 10 silver pieces.
4 gold and 10 silver, thank you. I love bards.
Bards do make free money, basically.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, rogues make free money too. It's just someone else's.
Nice.
Look,
especially when you steal from a half elf or a high elf.
that pissed me off. Like, that should have never have happened.
Shit cut in reality, dude.
And once again, another bard rolled a nat 20 on something that you are not fond of.
I was wondering, like, the way you were talking, I'm like, oh god, what are you gonna do to this nice establishment?
No, it was just because the fact that it's obviously a sea-bearing town, so nice jaunty shanty actually sounds really good for it.
Yep, it was nice.
So I just go to my room and I just I do my final bows to the crowd that are just like blow a few kisses like, thank you ladies, remember my room is this.
Is that a persuasion?
No, I just mean it in kind of a joking sense. Really serious when he flirts, he doesn't do it more to get in the pants like the typical stereotype of a bard. He mostly does it for information. Fair enough.
I look around the table like I feel bad for whoever's rooming with him tonight.
Remember, I always have an elfin good time. Thank you. And I walk off the stage.
Oh,
that's so bad.
Inky just groans and orders a couple of whiskeys.
All right. Inky orders 2 whiskeys, and your Furbolg waiter comes back and looks at you. Is like, "You're sure?"
Yes, after that performance.
Because
And the
like
jokes.
like the height you are and the disposition, he's just like, "You sure?" And brings you 2 whiskeys, sets them in front of you. For your drinks, everything after the gentleman left.
Yeah.
Those 2 whiskeys are gonna cost you 5 silver.
It's not bad. I mean, I have less restoration, so I'm good.
That's true.
Can I try to go outside and get them to let the birds in by looking sad?
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage because you don't have eyes to do the cat eyes.
Oof.
Yeah, but I'm
Show your
fluffy.
belly. Show your belly.
Can I just get the druid to do it? Can I like just keep grabbing at like the hem of your skirt, like with my teeth?
What is
that cat want?
What is it, Kitty? You want your friends? Okay, I'll get your friends. Is there like
Buddies.
is there a window I can open?
Each of your rooms have windows. Like, you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Then I'm gonna open the window. And...
busting them into this place.
You guys make your way into your room. You open the window, and as soon as the window opens, Asa lets out this meow, and the ravens come flying in.
Yes, good.
And like innately, they jump onto the floor and like spread their wings and kind of have like this fighting bird stance and just like, like making sure nothing is going to attack Asa. Like immediately, like protection mode.
They're good birds.
All right. So who is sleeping with who? Okay. Who is sharing rooms? Let's go with that.
Winky face.
I'm assuming I have the room to myself. Not counting the cat because I don't know she's a shifter.
Yeah, we gave you the room to yourself, and who takes the bard?
I'll go with the
This
bard.
is how it always goes, isn't it?
It's like who is being forced to sleep with the bard?
Okay, Leon's with the bard. Then
Starts
Leon is a brave man.
Starts playing Louis Armstrong.
Then we have all right, so the bard, so then we have the Goliath, myself, and Alejandro with 3 keys left.
I thought that's 2 keys.
2 keys. 2 keys left, yeah.
I have an idea. How about you bunk with the Goliath, and I will just take this one. Great talk.
I mean, to be honest, there's really no sleeping when there's a bard involved.
I don't need a lot of sleep anyway. I just nap.
Alright, Alejandro, if you want to do it that way, I hand him a key. Wait, Alejandro, where's those 2 employees of yours? Or employee of yours?
Sebastian?
Yeah.
Not sure.
Sebastian, before you guys went to see the Ruby of the Sea, went to go to Trostenwald to procure horses for the trip afterwards. He will meet you guys in Trostenwald when you guys head that direction.
Okay.
He's going to get some. And what the hell is that?
On my daughter's tablet again.
Michelle, I need you to turn that down or go in your room, please. Keep turning it down. I have a really good microphone.
Alright, guys.
Go to your room, please.
Did you guys know that there's...
I don't have my headphones in here. I don't know where Mommy has hers.
I'm using them.
The other pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, did you guys know there's televisions in D&D? They're actually in the form of crystals.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Is it canon?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hilariously
not
canon.
kidding. I was reading up. I'm like, I'll be damned. They actually have televisions.
It is hilariously
Can we put some on the ship?
Please.
If you guys can find them,
Yes.
if you guys can find them, we'll consider putting them on the ship.
Yeah, but let's get some sleep. We have a lot of work to do in the morning to meet the contact and get this trip going. It's a long, long way to where are we going again?
Bossing say?
Say
You guys are going to be heading towards Jorhas.
It's a long, long way to Jorhas.
Jar house in
Where
the
the
middle
girls-
of the street.
where the girls are so pretty and the guys are a hoss.
Well, the girls are pretty and the men are gritty. I don't know.
And the
I wonder if it was
guys
this bad for Dad.
But dad jokes just won't stop. I'm sorry.
Have fun with my bard, you guys, because this is only the tip of the iceberg.
If you like the tip, then give you the rest.
That nat 20 says it all.
Oh, this is gonna be fun and chaotic.
I go up to my room and pull a pillow over my head and try to get some sleep.
All right, you guys
I'm
lay down
way
for the
I
night.
offered him a drink, but that has like a sleeping potion in it.
There are, but wait, who needs a drink with a sleeping potion in it?
Bard.
Oh, the bar.
The bard is
No.
sharpening his rapier and his butterfly knife.
You see, the fact that you have a
Nothing
butterfly
harmful.
knife is awesome. But
Nothing harmful.
So-
It'll just make him sleep.
Inky's just gonna end up just laying on the floor and giving the cat the bed because he's gonna argue with the danger floof.
Can
That's fair.
I wait? Is
in your room, there
the
are two
sorcerer
separate beds.
sleeping?
I'm sorry, what?
Each of these rooms have two beds.
Is
Yeah.
the sorcerer sleeping?
At this point, he's trying to.
Can I get in there?
You can see which room he's in and attempt to. Yeah, sure.
What is it, Kitty? You want your friend? Okay.
I want to see if I can eat the rodent.
Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Look, nobody fed me.
You had
Oh
cookies.
my god, we're biscuits.
I was gonna order, but no one would let me talk.
Unless the ravens bring snacks.
I'm gonna go downstairs and order some fish and.
Can I commune with the ravens for snacks?
the ravens look at each other and look back at you, and the white one flies off. About 5 minutes later, comes back with a tuna about the size of a short sword,
Yes.
and lays it at your feet.
I will share with the ravens.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, you
How-
have some of the best sushi you've ever had.
Is Inky just there? Like what?
Inky comes back after ordering the food and seeing the half-eaten carcass of fish, and it's just like,
Good, I guess that takes care of that. I was gonna feed you, but oh well.
A very self-sufficient cat.
Apparently.
By that I mean I have two birds that help me.
Yeah, Inky's gonna.
Baracus,
Gonna eat
Jorhas is the country.
A bird
So,
that helped you see Jupiter just sneeze.
So Inky's just gonna eat the fish and chips now.
All right, you that will cost you 6 silver pieces for the meal.
The ravens look like they would really, really like your fries.
The ravens don't even wait to ask; they just like jump up on her lap and like peck at the plate.
Hey! Ask first. I was gonna share.
The white one just looks up at you, caws, and then goes back to pecking at the fries.
I apology per on behalf of the birds.
Okay.
Ear scritches.
As night falls, you guys find your rest, and as morning comes, those who need to prepare their spells do so in whichever way they do.
Already did.
Mm-hmm.
I did before this session started.
Yeah. Like, Nicholas and I'm pretty sure Sirius don't have to prepare their spells every morning.
Nope,
But-
I just
but,
need my rest.
Yeah, Charos and Inky do though.
I'm
I
going to
do.
change up my I'm
And
going to change up
Asa.
my spells.
And Asa, as you wake up in the morning, you are back in your shifter form.
Damn.
Yeah, you can only maintain it as long as you're awake.
I have to recat now.
Am I currently cuddling up with her on the bed, or is she like on the floor or something?
You two,
Dude, beds are weird.
yeah, you two both fell asleep in different spots. You fell asleep on the bed. Initially, she curled up on the bed where it was nice and soft, but got bored and curled up in the floor. So now you see this.
Now I see nothing.
Hold on. Unless Asa wakes up before you. If Asa wakes up before you, you don't see anything. Otherwise, you see this naked shifter girl with this Link's paws and Link's tail, just laying on the floor.
Do you want to roll for that? See who wakes up first.
What do we roll for who wakes up first?
1d2.
Just roll a d20. Just roll a d20. Highest number wakes up first.
Okay.
Okay, it's no problem.
God, that's terrible. We both were terrible.
I mean,
Dang.
that's terrible, but Inky wakes up and sees a naked shifter laying on the floor.
I feel like everyone else woke up before we did.
Yeah, but they're not in your room, so.
I know, but God, we're like, morning. Fuck morning.
I'm down trying to have my morning coffee and smoke.
All right.
Sarah's just warming up his pipes.
Inky's
Shouting
not
my
gonna
doctor.
say anything. She's just gonna enjoy the view. then covers the Dangerfloof shifter with a blanket.
It's the next day.
It is the next morning.
Should I buy
Alright.
some clothes at some point? Maybe.
I go downstairs.
Was that
ask for one of
garbage
these.
chasing you?
She had clothes on, but it was like basically just like cloth wrapping.
Okay.
I like clothes with really large quotes.
Yes, I would like a dragon milk.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Dragon
Yeah.
milk.
The description's in the roll 20.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's fun.
Damn.
It's in 100 signature tavern.
The bartender thinks for a moment. He's heard that name, and he goes and checks the recipe book, and he's like, "Oh, this," and makes it and checks the price for what the owner wants to sell it for. He places it in front of you. Says, "That will be 3 gold pieces, please."
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3.
You pays the 3 gold, and he takes it up. Enjoy, sir. As he takes a few steps back.
Sarah just walks down a little bit after that for breakfast and just is like, it's early in the morning where you can kind of smell coffee brewing, right?
This is one of those mornings where you smell coffee brewing and you smell like fresh bacon being made and fish being grilled. Like, it's a very aromatic scent in the main tavern.
Sarah just kind of goes up to the bartender and just be like, "What's the special of the morning, my good?" Is the bartender a man or a woman?
This bartender is a dwarven man with a very long red and white beard and balding on the top of his head, but he has his long hair tied in a braid on the back. And you see him walking on this platform on behind the bar, so he looks like a normal human-sized person.
Well, it just kind of goes up to the bartender and is like, "My good sir, what's the special for breakfast this morning? Because it absolutely smells enchanting. And a cup of your finest, and a cup of coffee, my good sir. If it's like typically with something maybe with a little bit of pumpkin in it, because I'm in a pumpkin kind of mood this morning.
Oh God!
I like pumpkin spice. Screw you."
Are you a basic black girl named Becky?
I
Because I
can hear the eye
swear.
roll.
Look, okay,
By the
so
way, if you have some toast, I'm sorry, I should have asked that before.
I like pumpkin spice. It tastes good because I love it. It has a cinnamon taste to it, and I am an absolute you-know-what for cinnamon.
You know what's bad?
Yeah, just-
Rozzy and Baracus are tearing you apart in chat.
Can we talk about the fact that you have admitted that the entire conclave is like you did call Ego a basic bitch.
Ego is a basic bitch, though.
I never did.
We could win him over with PSLs because I really hope it does.
It's possible. They are
I just
dragons are greedy and they do like things that they like.
It's like I just look over at Sirius as he's ordering this drink, and as I take a long drag on my pipe, and I stop and I just blow some smoke out. Of all the spices in life, you choose such a basic one.
Hey, it's such a pleasant aroma, and it tastes so good.
As
Not
you're having this
everything.
conversation, he brings you a platter with two two over easy eggs, some hash browns, and 2 slices of toast. Places a cup of coffee in front of you, and a small vial that is orange in coloration and is labeled pumpkin.
Nice.
He's like,
Just
that will be a 1 gold piece, please, sir.
Hands him 2 gold pieces.
Wait. 1 gold piece? Let me look at this. I pick up the vial and I start shaking it and inspecting it.
Oh no, it was 1 gold piece for the meal, the drink, and then the additional pumpkin spice.
It's altogether 1 gold?
Altogether 1 gold, yes.
Alright, I just hand him 2 gold. Keep the change. Good. It's a good job, my good man. This looks absolutely delicious and a great way to start the morning.
I almost choke on my coffee seeing how much he overpays.
He takes the 2 gold coins, pockets the 1, and places the other in the coffer. He's like, well, I thank you, sir. And he goes back to cleaning glasses and attending to other guests.
That's 100% tip you just gave that gentleman.
He deserves it. If you realize in the food in this kind of a business, a lot as a people like him get screwed over so much. It's always nice to show him a little bit of appreciation.
I can say without a doubt this is 100% true.
That gentleman, that
I
gentleman,
worked in food service, and I agree wholeheartedly.
that gentleman
Pumpkin.
That gentleman gets a couple coppers a night and a good room in the back to sleep here in the tavern. He gets paid well compared to a lot of people around here. Plus whatever tips he gets.
Yeah, but do you realize the bullshit they go through? The abuse they take?
It's about
I've
this.
seen many
abuse on many lands that I've traveled, and Carls can agree. There has been a lot of abuse to those in the food services.
Just gets close up to Nicholas's face, especially when they ask for the manager.
It is about this time.
When he does the ask the manager, I take a deep slow drag off my pipe, and then I blow the smoke directly into his face, and it turns multiple colors from my prestidigitation, almost a storm cloud look as I push my face through. I am the manager. And then drop back in my chair.
Just kind of waves his hand in prestidigitation to smell like lilac and jasmine. Nice try there, bucko. And just sips his coffee.
You could have made it smell like pumpkin spice, and you missed that opportunity.
Oh, God.
Hey,
Yes, he absolutely did.
And
100%.
then I truly show Jupiter the truth of life as I open a small pouch of mine and place a small pouch of very hard to come by and expensive peppers and ground cinnamon on the table.
Ooh, what this, my good sir?
This is actually, this is trade good, raw cinnamon. This little bag alone here is worth almost 4 gold.
My good sir, you are truly a man of good taste. I have to admit that.
I will close my bag up and then I'll take his little pumpkin thing and pop the thing and properly mix his drink. What's the attribute off cooking utensil?
I think it's just proficiency.
Proficiency. Yeah, I am a proficiency
and DM choice.
Yeah, then you get the stat that goes with it. because I have the tool.
For cooking utensil, let's go with Constitution.
I love where this is going. It's so
19.
good.
19.
Nice.
It is you're just slightly heavy-handed on the pumpkin spice, but the flavor of the coffee like mixes beautifully with it.
Just kind of takes a whiff of it and just smells it and then takes a sip. And you just, if anybody who's seen Food Wars understands the look of this face, you just see him just in an absolute look of wonderment at this taste.
Foodgasms.
Pretty
look at
much.
it, like, keep your pants on. Where is everyone else? I hope Icky isn't sleeping till noon today. We have work to do.
I was gonna
We are
say,
Totally sleeping till noon.
It is about 9 o'clock in the morning right now.
I don't know, my good sir, but the tiefling might be dealing with a bit of a catastrophe right about now.
It's about 9 o'clock in the afternoon, and you see Leon and Charos coming out of their rooms.
I'm not gonna
8
go
o'clock in the morning?
At 9 o'clock in the morning? You're a knight. You're used to being up at like 7 to keep children in
You
line.
said after 2. That's why I was clarifying. Sorry.
No, 9 o'clock in the morning. Sorry.
Somebody was saying something else.
I was pretty much saying, the tiefling might be dealing with a bit of a catastrophe right about now, but that's beside the point.
You know there's 2 tieflings, right?
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Yes, I'm a tiefling knight.
Ah,
I think the Goliath's trying to say something, but he's not coming through clear.
Yeah, no, I'll wait for everyone.
Okay.
Alright, you're good. Go ahead, Charos.
I walk up towards the bar. Carlos would like a sailor spirit, please.
Sailor Spirit. The bartender goes in, gets your drink together, and slides it down. That will be for 4 silver pieces if you don't mind.
Of course. Thank you.
He takes the 4
Carlos
silver
would gladly
and
enjoy.
places it in the coffer.
Carlos looks around and I'll sit where everyone else is sitting.
Okay.
How is everyone doing? Carlos is doing great. Carlos slept well.
Well, we're just waiting on Icky to get out of bed so that we can get on with this. I have a feeling one of us are going to have to go and wake her up again.
Yeah, at this point you see Leon and Sir Rondo coming down the stairs, like, attaching their armor in places where it needs to be attached, and, like, just trying to get the uncomfortable medium armor on.
Rondo. Rondo,
Yeah.
before you come down the stairs, can you knock on Inky's door to see if she's awake?
Okay. I go upstairs and knock on the door.
Also, even though you're not a cat, you just jump up and hiss.
I'm always a cat.
The hell's up?
Yeah, Rondo, you notice this is a very big animal that just jumped on the other side of the door.
I need to, like, make eye contact with Inky and be like, you have seen nothing, and recat.
You make eye contact, say, you have seen nothing, and then cuddle up in a blanket over on the other bed and just take the moment to go back into your full cat form.
I don't trust these people, but I will follow them around.
Daedalus's hammer arm is getting itchy every time he looks at Jupiter.
this is such a great start. I love it.
I love this. This is great. Okay. Everybody makes their way down for breakfast. Everybody's prepared.
I would like some eggs, toast. Put the eggs on the toast
All right.
and the bacon. And give me another piece of slice of toast.
All right. Breakfast platter with extra toast. Gotcha. Let's talk about how many food service jobs I've had.
I look
I know.
I look up at him and I go, I want dry white toast, and a tea.
Alright, toast and tea. Gotcha. You see the bartender not even taking notes, just being able to memorize y'all's orders.
Somewhere
Over
you
the
feel
rainbow.
as if there is like a wizard disappointed in your white people food.
I mean,
what?
I can say as a white person, I won't even eat that.
I ordered coffee with pumpkin spice. That's as white as you can get.
I look around the table. Carlos would like someone here to give me a number between 5 and 20.
Let's go with a 19.
I look towards the man serving. Can you give me 19 pounds worth of food?
What the fuck?
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
My
He looks
fortune
at
today is
you a
hunger and
little
hunger.
shocked and is like, meats, grains, or a combination of both.
However is best for you.
Okay.
I take it from the
He
help.
hollers back at the cook and something about the Goliath special.
I found less than 5 makes me still hungry. Makes Carl still hungry.
All right. Leon.
Nicholas.
Leon
What?
and Leon and Inky, do you guys want anything?
Yeah, I was gonna say before that, as everybody was making fun of the pumpkin spice, I was gonna come downstairs, order fish, potatoes, ham, whatever he had prepared.
The
All right.
cat requests bacon.
Lots of bacon.
You guys order a couple of meat platters for the two of you and Leon.
I'll just have a cup of coffee. Black.
All right. Leon orders his black cup of coffee.
The
Nicholas.
cat
And
should probably not be caffeinated.
Can I have
All
that
of this.
coffee? Have a lid on it, please.
He looks at you funny and is like, I see what I can do. A few moments later, drinks are brought out. Your coffees, your teas, anything else you guys have requested are all brought
Yeah.
out. And then a few moments after that, the Furbolg waitstaff walks back out, bringing plates and plates and plates of food and fills up the table. This looks like something is straight out of Dragon Ball Z. Like the table is just full.
Nice.
Well,
Hey,
yes,
please.
Rondo.
have you ever had dragon's milk? It's pretty delicious.
It's too early in the morning for anything extremely strong, Rondo.
It's not really strong.
Arando,
And
can
as
I borrow
Rondo
your
is
drink?
saying that it's not super strong, he at the very end of that sentence he lets out a burp and a breath of fire just comes out.
That is why I do not drink that much.
Everyone, come on. I look over at our Goliath, and I'm like, you can pay for all this, right?
I believe so.
The waiter looks and is like, for everyone's meals and drinks, this will come out to 10 gold pieces. However you would like to divide the bill.
I believe I will take the Goliath's share of the price.
Alright,
I
for that
put
is
2.
5 gold pieces for the 19 pounds of food.
I already paid my 2 gold for mine.
Yeah, that's not included in everything that's happening.
Just making
Can
sure.
I-
So.
I just
Can
paid the
I
red.
wah for shinies? I don't know what gold pieces are. Somebody tell me.
You're a cat. The bartender or the waitstaff is not paying attention to the cat. They're just like,
no.
Oh,
Is
hello.
there jam or anything on the table?
is there what?
You know, jam, butter, anything?
Yes, there are some preserves. There's blackberry preserve, blueberry preserve, and raspberry preserve, as well as something called Damali honey.
Yes. So I'm also going to ask for pancakes.
Pancakes?
Fernando, seeing the jar of Damali honey, just walks over and takes it and walks back to his seat.
Fernando the jar of honey is about the size of Fernando. Like, it's a good size like mason jar, like a good 20-ounce mason jar. Wraps his body around it and just like is protecting the Damali honey. He's like, if I can't move this, it's not moving.
Breakfast.
There's not snozberries. No, stop.
Yeah. So as I'm munching on my toast and drinking my coffee, I look at the contract of when we're supposed to meet the person.
You guys have about 3 hours until the usual time the Wild Mother Lighthouse is opening.
Okay, so in about 3 hours we'll go to meet the cleric in the lighthouse, and we'll begin this job. And before we start this job, I think we should come to some common understandings and ground rules, so that that we all know that we're on the same terms here. Agreed, everybody?
Karos agrees.
Agreed.
Okay.
One
First-
second.
I think he's too busy not eating her pancakes.
My breakfast pie.
Everybody is just munching on what food is there, as Nicholas is talking. People are listening, but they're still just eating.
Okay. Well, first, as the contract states, we will receive 2,000 gold when we arrive there, which each of us will receive an equal fair share. Right now, that breaks out to 7 shares if we don't have to hire anyone else along the way.
Karos wants to make an understanding. You say 7, I see 6.
She's
Real
not
quick.
really a cat.
Real quick, he's not talking about Asa. He's talking about Fafnir, who is going to meet you up the road later on. He had some stuff to deal with. That's why he didn't come this far south.
Noted. Okay, it was. I'm assuming this is from last session I wasn't here for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Sorry. Then
Yeah.
scratch that. I didn't say that.
Yeah. And with
Scratch
that, with that, I hand the other thing is we'll divide it among us evenly. 7 ways with minus any group expenses we had to put in there. But for the most part, excessive room and board and everything, we'll have, you're responsible on your own. Any work we pick up along the way as a group, we will split everything evenly that we find. And we don't hide and steal from each other. Is that agreeable?
I guess he's trying to also say that he is leader.
Yep.
I am not a leader. I am just simply a CEO.
So you're the man that needs and I need to bring you down. Got it.
Well, that, and I'm also the only one here who's also a member of the Merchants Guild.
He's leader. Okay.
So that makes you the leader.
He
But fine.
he
I
basically
find
is saying
odd-
he has experience with money, and this is a good way to split money.
Also, if we want to get, also this is as I set my Merchant Guild medallion down. This is also the only thing that's going to get us across the border as well.
Oh.
Karos finds the bard very amusing and charismatic. I can also see him being the face of the party if that's what we're making a decision on. As I munch down a fucking piece of ham.
No.
Well, first of all, I don't think that'd be a good idea. Because that is just... Hold on.
Sure.
You're saying
I don't
this.
think
You're saying this telepathically as you're saying this out loud as well.
Nicely played, by the way.
But of course, Carlos agrees, the man with the badge, obviously. If you have the best way for passage, I don't mind if you'd like to claim yourself as the head of this motley group.
We're a motley crew.
It's also my merchant's. It's also my merchant's charter.
Can I hop down off the table? Go under everyone's, around everyone's feet on the ground. Hop up in Nicholas' lap and, fit him in a judgmental way.
As you do this, you're judging Nicholas, and you're just like, meow. But then there's a very angry mink that is just now death staring you. It's like
Also, Nicholas
his face
feels
is
like a whole-
his face literally looks like, that is my human. Get away from it.
I
Nicholas
can't
also,
see the mink. This means nothing to me.
Nicholas also smells of a mix of, sweet tobacco and other fine spices and herbs.
I sneeze on your jacket.
Roll for
Oh.
allergies.
Oh, I know what you want. And I reach into my pocket and pull a little bit of catnip out.
Just don't fart in his general direction.
Is this what you want, little friend?
Asa takes the drugs.
I take the catnip, but also I've sniffed your plate, and I'm like, what kind of a person has this weird crunchy shit for breakfast? What is wrong with you?
Because it's 2 early in the morning to have 4 fried chickens.
As I munched down a whole
Never
chicken.
do.
To be fair, nobody is understanding anything Asa is saying. Asa is just trash talking y'all and cat.
Yeah, no. The ravens are laughing though. Like, the ravens are laughing, and that's obvious.
As Asa judges my toast, I go over and I pull the jar of honey out of Fernando's grasp, and I take a little bit of honey out on it, and then I reach into my bag and pull a few other things that I sprinkle over top of it, and then add a little bit of butter, and just a few other random items. And where's my rolly thing when I need it?
His toast is now in everything bagel.
Yeah. 15.
I returned to my bacon, as it is better than the toast.
They burned your toast just a touch, but with the Damali honey and your other herbs and spices, it doesn't taste terrible.
But we are all gonna be friends and be with each other for a long time. So hopefully, it all goes well. We'll just get it out we should just get things out in the open. Do any of us have any particular hang-ups or problems, like, you hate, a certain type of magic, or you don't like people from certain locations, or a bunch of gnolls ate your grandmother, things like that could cause problems on travels that we all should know about.
I do not know if those in our group here have the capabilities, but if possible, I am not one kind to magic that brings people back. The dead should stay dead.
So
The cat seems to nod in staunch agreement.
So if you die, we should not bring you back.
It is a natural process of life.
Simply what I'm asking.
I wonder how many character sheets y'all are gonna have by the end of this campaign.
I've got to talk to Raven Mom and see if Raven Mom thinks that they should come back, and if Wild Mom answers first and is like, it'll be fine. I mean, I guess that works too.
Inky looks at her plate, takes some bacon, and gives it to the cat. I absolutely cannot stand pirates. What happened to me and my father? I will try and kill pirates on sight. Simple as that.
Good thing we're not planning to go out to the islands. Alright, and, very important, another touchy question, just because I don't want to have to pay a 300 gold fine. None of you follow any of the Betrayer gods, right?
Nope.
God.
Who are the betrayer gods?
I am a follower of the Wild Mother.
Oh, you didn't know? I follow Ugato. I'm just kidding. I follow.
Rondo doesn't
follower
quite
my own.
know who his patron is just at the moment.
I'm the follower of my knowing mistress.
I patch her up and give the ravens some bacon too.
All right, the ravens nom on some bacon. They don't like it because they don't like it as much because it's crunchy and there's not a lot of meat on it, but it's bacon regardless.
My
Oh no, you can
my
steal some of that
property.
ham. There's ham around.
Well, now that we've got all that out of the way, I guess we have some time to kill. Anything any of you? This is your first. I mean, Inky, Inky, I already know the answer to this, but any of you, is this your first trip to Nicodranis, or have you been here before?
I am fairly new to this continent.
Same with Leon.
We go there every summer.
I'm originally from Isilra.
Silra.
Far west.
Joyce?
I see.
Leon is from Whitestone in Taldore.
So you're a long ways from home.
Yes. If you're familiar, Isilra is home to the great religious city of Vasselheim.
Ah. Well, I hope you enjoy the pleasures and joy that is Nicodranis.
It is quite hotter here, but not as hot as Marquette. Marquette was a lot hotter.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow as she chews her bacon.
But there's such great joys in Nicodranis. There's the market and the great, warehouse and the people coming and going from all over the world. That's what makes
Yeah.
it wonderful.
Marquette had the same, and it was very interesting. I saw that Vasselheim. Vasselheim had a lot of cultures mixed with the religious. And Marquette, the business and the market was amazing. Here, it is a balanced mixture. But I like the tropical sense. It is very soothing. Good for the bone, as they say.
As time goes on and you guys have conversations and talk about your past, you realize it's roughly about time for you guys to head out towards the lighthouse.
Oh,
And this one time, there was this boat as large as this massive house, and I saw it sank at the docks. I'm like just talking nonsense like an old man.
That's amazing. Guys, we're gonna be late. We need to get moving.
Yes, we will. Let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
down.
Love how he's like, we're not gonna hide anything from each other, and I'm like,
I'm not gonna hide anything.
I'm gonna lean down to the cat and say, "I know your secret. You like
On the-
bacon."
On the way over from where we're going to, Circe is just gonna have just sing a nice little jaunty tune with his lute, just to kind of raise the spirits. As kind of like, yes, we're on our first quest. Our journey may be vast, and he's gonna take his lute and he's just gonna scream out, "Somebody come fetch her. She's acting like a harlot."
As he's singing, and it starts to get annoying close to the end, you guys make your way to the lighthouse, and you're not sure how this lighthouse looked yesterday when you came through. Was it the statue of a woman? Was it white? You weren't sure. It was close to dark. But now it is covered in vines. And the door to the lighthouse, that is normally a double door that would normally be closed around this time of the day, is broken open.
That's not good. Are there any of the local guards around?
There are two of the
Leon.
I'm sorry, what?
Are we trapped in a bag of holding now? All of a sudden?
I'm like, who was stuck in a bag of chips?
I'm sorry, I was trying to open something. Sorry.
I was like,
I wish I could eat chips.
anyway, there are two guards standing there at the door, looking at why it's broken, and they're scratching their head, talking back in a language that sounds... It doesn't sound like common. It is a very rich accent.
I speak Zimian.
Okay, you understand what they're speaking.
What's that mean, isn't it?
I wasn't sure if
Can-
anybody actually spoke that.
Nope, I
Can
took it.
I
Wait, what's the
sniff?
language?
Essentially,
Zimian.
they're speaking. Essentially,
It's
they're
German.
speaking German.
It's German.
Yeah, it's the northern language of the Dwendalian Empire. It's an old language that the mages of Wildmount spoke long ago.
Zemni, I think it was. Zemnia.
Zimian.
They're speaking of the cleric's experiments and what will the Cerberus Assembly think. And at this moment, they notice you. And in common, they're like, "Hold, we are dealing with a situation here. No one is allowed in the lighthouse, even for prayer. We are."
What seems to be the
I-
problem?
I look back, reading them in Zimbian. What did going on here? We were supposed to have a meeting with the priest this morning. Are they all right?
One of the guards immediately reaches for his sword and just holds it there, and replies in Zimnian, "Unless you're a member of the Cerberus Assembly, I suggest you back away."
Well,
What
the
these-
guards are dealing with them. Can I just kind of go in? I'm a wild animal.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. With advantage, because you are an animal, they're not really paying attention to you.
It's either going to go phenomenally or hellishly poorly.
Double ones.
If it goes poorly, it just makes it all the better.
Okay.
16. Should I had advantage?
Yep.
Wow.
Double 12s.
Alright, 16. You start walking and you kind of just scoot up against the wall and just slip in. They really aren't paying attention to you. They're more focused on Nicholas, who is now speaking Zimnian, way south of where most people speak Zimnian.
Yes.
As he's pointing his sword at me and everything, I'll pull my hood down so my scales show.
He's not pointing his sword at you. He's just got his hand on it right now.
And I look back at it. I was like, and when did the Zimbian assembly get guard rights in Nicodranis?
We are in neutral. We are in neutral ports. We should not have.
They look at each other and then look back at you. And
Now the Imperial Crown's Guard has rights, and the local militia has rights, but not the Service Assembly.
they look at you knowing that you're right, but trying to find a way around this. They're like,
I mean, I'd hate to have to report you to the guards, and the fine. Oh God, that fine is terrible. That's a couple days in jail.
one of
That's
the
not fine, that's in
one of
prison.
the guards closes the distance between you and him and puts his hand on your mouth. Like, be quiet. What is your business here?
That is our business, not yours.
Can I sniff around for I don't know, and raven around for anything?
You got in. The ravens are
Sketchy.
they're about to swoop in. Go ahead and make an investigation check. While we're dealing with Nicholas real quick.
I kind of push his hand away.
God
It's like,
damn it! I'm not
and I
good
look
at
back at him.
investigation.
Like I said, we had business at the temple, and
See?
now there's a bunch of Cerberus Assembly henchmen running around. I don't really care about what you want to do. And I swear to God, if Mom sent you, you can just go back to her and tell her I'm not going. But we have a contract and goods to pick up here.
At that moment, they recognize the emblem that is on your hood.
Which one? The rosewood or my merchant's medallion?
The rosewood.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're like, you tell no one we are here, and we don't kill you later on. And they walk away from the temple.
What was that about? I say to Nicholas.
Nick just a little shaken. Nick just turns to him and goes, "Imperial goons. What do you expect? I think they run everything nowadays."
Or so they think.
How we going?
Maybe. What happened to the cat? As we cut to the cat.
Asa, you really don't notice anything. It smells like plants. A lot of plants.
Can I consult with, I don't know, my godly knowledge of if this is some bad magic or just some like magic?
It feels like Wild Mother magic. I mean,
Oh, Wild Mom. I feel
Like-
okay about this.
yeah.
Will the ravens take me up the stairs where we need to go?
1 second. As everybody starts to walk into the room,
Dun dun dun, brain fallout.
Ooh.
So I take it you weren't prepared for someone to actually take one of the regional languages, were you?
I wasn't expecting anybody to. Nobody said they were going to be, like, born in the Dwendalian Empire. I'm like, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, well, read the backstory.
I told you my character, Summer's there, so she would speak the language.
Well, no, Zimian is
No, Zimnian is literally, like, high-level, like, specific families speak Zimnian.
Yeah.
It was a very specific...
Oh, it's a different dialect from what I learned.
Yeah, so that right
It-
now.
It's like you're in Rome and these guys are actually speaking proper Latin.
Yeah.
Instead of Italian, got it.
Yeah.
Right now, it's basically mostly spoken within farming communities, which is the majority, a big populace of
Farming
you know,
communities and the Cerberus Assembly uses it a lot.
Like you wouldn't hear it. Like I think you had to be like north of not Zadash to start hearing it. I think.
Yeah, like, commonly.
Have I heard it? Because I don't know.
No.
Live in the middle of
You-
nowhere.
You don't like people that much.
I really don't.
These are my first steps in this continent, so yes, I am also very new to Zemnia. To Zemnian.
Leon's heard a lot of different languages from Lady Vexalia and Lord Percival, but not that one.
Zimian, the problem with Zimian is you always sound angry when you're speaking it.
It's
Always. Even if you're trying to be the most romantic person in the world, it's just angry.
it sounds like death metal.
Just,
Yeah.
but I love you! And everybody's like, ah!
Alright.
Big Rammstein, but angrier.
So this is where we're entering into.
Yeah, you guys are entering in this doorway right here, which was a 15 to 20 foot doorway. Stood about 30 feet tall. Like, it was a nice, like, grand doorway into this temple area. There are vines everywhere. Like, vines and foliage just growing in different locations.
I know these vines.
You what?
Would I know what these vines are, being a druid?
These are not natural vines.
Ah,
There is
missing
definitely
tokens.
there is definitely magic here. Yeah, some people didn't have access to this stuff today, so I've got to go back and fix that later.
I'm going to go ahead and make a nature check on those vines.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature check.
While he's making a nature check, since I'm not liking the ambiance in the room, I'm gonna cast Fortune Favors on myself. Not Fortune Favor. Gift of Alacrity.
Okay.
Seriously? I rolled an 8.
You know there is magic here, but these look like just somebody may have been using druidcraft and just created ambiance in the room. Nothing terrifying.
I was curious.
Yeah, you got about as good of a roll as Asa did.
I'm going to take a cutting.
Also, the ravens were not able to get you to the stairs because there are vines blocking the stairs and crawling up them. And the ravens are weirded out by these vines.
Come on, Kitty, let's go upstairs. I'm going to pick up the cat and put her on my shoulders.
Can I claw at the vines to get rid of them?
Please don't delete my face.
Oh, 1 second. Where is it? No. This one. That's the one I want to add. Okay. You guys, as Asa goes to swipe at the vines. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okie dokie. Good to see if this goes well or super poorly. Fairly well.
Some combination of both. Alright. You got a 17 with claws.
She rolled a 10 to delete my face.
Delete
It's an
face.
11. It's an 11 to delete the face.
What kind of hell?
Well, 10 damage.
Yeah.
You scratch at the vines, and what you normally would do is scratch at the vines, and they would cut and fall to the ground. These vines, you cut at them, and then they begin to move, like snakes in the grass. They begin to just like wiggle around, like in pain.
Poison ivy?
Something like that.
Do I feel apologetic?
At that moment, you don't notice this because you can't see it. And as far as you,
But I
as
can
far,
hear them moving.
as far as you can hear and smell, these are just plants moving. Who has a passive perception of at least 15?
I do.
Again, you're visually impaired, so we're not counting yours.
God damn it!
Where's my...
Oh.
What about the ravens?
The ravens probably see these.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Will they warn me?
The ravens start cawing as this humanoid vine creature comes up behind you.
I don't like this.
There's one. Yeah, I have a 15. I have a passive perception of 15.
Alright, Inky, you see this? Anybody else?
Nope, I got 13.
11.
Hold on, what do I roll again? Hold on.
It's your passive perception, babe.
What is it?
Your passive perception.
Oh, crap.
I have a
Hold on.
9.
This is still not. Hold on.
Oh!
Nobody else except for the ravens Inky has noticed the
I can't.
vine monster coming up behind Asa.
Okay,
Asa?
something's going on Roll20 on my computer because it's not letting me. It's still saying that I have to edit, and I can't get out of the edit mode.
Alright, I'll fix it after this. Just use your D&D Beyond sheet
Okay.
right now.
Yeah, that's not working either.
Alright, you have a 12, so no. Okay. But you have the long sword of warning. So your sword starts glowing. Leon. And with that being what it is, let's go ahead and roll initiative for the vines.
Click on me. There we go. And click on me.
Snooze.
12.18.
Nice.
Give me 1 second here. I gotta make sure something's toggled on. I just remembered.
What was that?
Solid and strong 20.
That was me changing over to battle music.
I
Alright,
like this battle.
who does not have a token?
I sent you a token. You can put it up.
Did I go ahead? Yeah, I can't talk. Words are failing me. Did I send you the picture of my character?
Y'all can put in your token, you know.
It won't let me on my part.
Or me?
You have to go into
The bio info and
bio info and then hit edit in the upper right.
Okay.
and then you can
Yeah.
upload the pic to the box, and then you just gotta drag yourself out of the map.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Well,
Sterling, did mine get through correctly?
Mine doesn't have that.
Alright. I'm trying to look at multiple things here. Okay, so initiative, Sirius got a 14. Because I gotta put these in the encounter tracker.
I thought I had mine set for automatic tiebreaker.
Awesome.
Yeah. Auto roll dex tie.
My initiative is 24. Since I have to roll 2 dice for my initiative.
Alright.
Oh, that nat 20. That's nice, man.
A 20 and a 1. A 20 and a 1.
That's covered the gamut.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Rondo got.
There it is. It is not up. There it is. Can I go to bio?
Yeah, you just pop over to
Bio and info.
Bio and info, and then click edit, the little edit button.
No, I already got the picture up. I just gotta figure out how to do it. There it is. Got it now.
Yeah.
Yay!
Then you just click and drag it. Just click on your name on the character list and drag your token out.
Yeah, and then Inky and Leon, I need rolls for you guys.
And when you roll initiative, make sure you click your token when you click the initiative thing, so it tracks before you click initiative.
Well, I'm putting
Sterling,
them in the initiative tracker over here, so it'll erase y'all's anyway.
Sterling, you need to come help me with this because
So now,
my
There you
thing
go.
is still not working.
All right, 11 for.
it's not let me do this.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You already had yours. Inky had a 14, and
There
let me
we
go.
go.
Make sure
let
that
me
you
go
grab
fix Leon real quick.
the.
I got it.
There you go.
I'm sorry. This
Look, you real
there's
now.
something weird. I did not like
What?
Roll 20 for this reason.
Oh, for the picture?
Sterling.
Do you want me to edit one for you to put in?
No, for the initiative thing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, I
It's,
think
look at my.
I think he stored it somewhere else, so I don't think it matters. But it's rolling correctly.
Okay. So I had a 14 earlier for initiative.
Yeah, that's what he got. He got that 14 when you're trying to fix your token.
Okay.
But if you want, we can edit your picture so you can have the round token like the rest of us.
Yes, please.
Brave,
Alright.
you want to take care of Inky?
Yeah, if you just send me the picture that you want, I'll token you.
Yeah, and I'll send Inky the link so that they have it for the future.
Okie dokie. It is a fun website.
Yep. Yeah. When you have time to play with it, Inky, this is like one of the most handy sites I've found for any online gaming.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. He had to come help me because, yeah.
It was a blonde moment. I love my life very much.
All right.
I'm not even
Hey,
blind.
Sterling. Also, the battle map's not showing up on the stream yet either.
Here you go, babe.
Right.
Alright, I was gonna say, babe.
How do I not have enough screens for this? I have 4 fucking screens. How do I not have enough screens for this?
You're like,
Here you
I
go.
request additional screens.
Oh.
I'm like, I
He
need
has
one more
more
screen.
room.
I need one
Hey,
more
well-
screen
My
for all
living
this.
room.
Well, just remember, folks, if you get those raised energy drinks, eventually Sterling can have bigger screens.
Oh, no.
Me
it's not
staring at
bigger.
two
He-
32-inch
He needs
screens.
more room.
It's
Well,
the energy
Trust me,
drink
he
that
has
will
big
raise.
enough screens. Trust me.
It's
Well,
the energy drink. Good.
I would like to rage, but I can't because I'm a druid.
Well, maybe Rays will
I
someday
mean,
maybe someday we'll get a
There's a
nice Rays
way.
energy drink studio.
It's the energy drink that will raise your enthusiasm. Buy now.
oh, what was it? Raise energy
Yeah,
drinks when you want to
awesome.
raise hell.
Yeah.
That was the best.
I
I'm gonna
love
change my
it.
name to Kyle and start punching through drywall.
Okay, so as of right now, nobody has noticed the vines except for Asa. So the vine gets to get the So everybody's in the initiative order, but we're gonna go straight to the vine that is attacking Asa at the moment.
Fuck you, Vine.
It's
And
poison
let-
ivy, okay? Just leave her alone. Having a bad day.
Oh god, if it's poison ivy, I think it'll blow up.
Can I get a sponsorship, D&D? Or DC?
Something.
I had player tokens for these guys somewhere.
So we're fighting vine blights, huh?
They just look evil. They're evil
There you go,
vines.
Sterling. I made a token.
They smell evil too.
Give me 1 second to put
Ah,
Oh God!
And someone put the wrong layer.
And now we've got a giant.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
You
okay.
can only be one ridiculous skeleton per day. You cannot also be Papyrus.
You.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Vine Blight that is attacking. I need this over here. Just because I do. It's going to go ahead and make its constrict attack against. Okay, yeah. It's gonna make its constrict attack, which fails. Against Inky, it fails. That is all it can do.
that's good.
At this moment, everybody else who's at the door notices that one vine monster. But it is Inky's turn.
Inky is going to go ahead and cast or activate Armor of Agathis,
Okay.
which give her any creatures that make a melee attack against her will take 5 cold damage.
Did you put armor of Agathis up on yourself?
Yeah, it's a racial ability.
Ooh.
I do believe that's a. I think. Don't quote me on this. I think it might be a bonus action. Let me look it up real quick. Sorry, it's not in roll 20.
Okay, hold on. Why did this not do its thing?
I believe it's a warlock spell.
Huh.
If it's a warlock spell, it's a standard action.
Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, Armor of Agathis is a action to do.
Okay.
Armor of Agathis is one of my favorite spells. I know that one.
Okay. So that will end my turn.
Okay, did that fix everything correctly? There we go.
The fun of the technical issues of the first combat, right?
I always have a technical issue with something.
It's
Well-
no matter how many times you've DM'd, no matter how many times you've done it, first combat, you're like, what's happening?
First combat, it always just
It
wants to
happens.
be like technical issue. Things just
Yeah,
don't want to
like-
look right.
every no matter how much I use this program, like the first session, there's usually like at least 3 technical breakdowns that get fixed through it, or at least the first time you put a character together.
Oh, yeah.
There's always something. But we're
Always
moving on.
something.
Okay, so Inky, you did Armor of Agathis.
Yes.
Alright, and what are you doing after that?
I'm going to move. Let's see. Where's the nearest? Where's the farthest? Yeah. Where's the nearest? Vine Blight, and where is the closest one?
The only one you
farthest
see,
one for me.
the only one you see is the one attacking Asa.
Okay. So. I'm gonna move here
They are completely indistinguishable from regular vines. So you see vines everywhere, but now the only monster you see is that thing.
Yeah. That'll do it for me.
Okay. Up next is Sirius.
Yeah. All right. So you say that we see this vine blight attacking Asa, correct?
After it made its initial attack and missed, Asa let out a yelp, and yeah, you guys now notice it.
All right. Sirius is gonna walk up to Inky and just be like, "Hey, look, we're dealing with plants. You got this." And just takes his hand and just gives her a nice firm slap on the ass. Bardic inspiration.
Oh.
That's a.
We're gonna have to talk to Adventure HR.
Then just kind of stares over at the vine. Hey, don't you know vines are obsolete? You've all been replaced by ticks on a clock. Vicious mockery.
Nice.
Okay.
I feel Sterling dying.
You know, the inner HR monologue in my brain is just like, you should say something.
Yeah.
That was a 14.
The Bridger knows going, oh,
So it passes the save, so it only takes 1 psychic damage.
All right.
Please, mother, give me strength.
No,
Alright,
but the
well-
bad part is when you read the adventure charter, you see that Fernando's actually the HR department.
And let's see, Vicious Mockery, if I remember correctly, was my bonus. Nope,
No,
it actually
no.
an action.
Your Bardic Inspiration was your bonus. Your Vicious Mockery was your action.
I was about to double check that before I said anything, and that's my turn.
All right. Up next is Asa. You now see you turn around as this vine monster tried to grapple you, and you're just like, meow.
I don't like this.
Well,
Did
you
you
don't
want,
you don't see anything, but you definitely felt the vines.
Yeah, that doesn't please me. Can I cantrip in cat form or not?
This is still a natural form for you, as long
Okay.
as it doesn't have verbal components.
Well,
You can still do the material. You can still do the material somatic because that stuff's still with you, but the verbal, you don't speak the language.
I'm over here like fucking not good at talking. I'm only a cat. Dude, I think all spells have verbals.
Yeah, I think that there's a feat, or you have meta magic to get around that. Can you cat disengage?
I don't have it. I'm not a rogue.
You can still do disengage as an action.
I'm a cleric.
But you can still take the disengage action.
How long does
just-
it take me to not be a cat?
Normally it would take you about 12 seconds, so 2 rounds. But you can use your wild shape to go back into normal in 1 action.
You
Or
think
whatever-
I'm
or whatever
a
that-
druid, but I'm not.
Whatever that ability, that changer ability was.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Hold on.
Fine. Are you talking about just the shifter thing?
Yeah.
Because I think it's just called shifting.
I swear if it is, I'm gonna shifting. Yeah. Okay. That.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so if I do that, then I can't disengage, but like...
That is a bonus action to do. Your shifting is a bonus
then
action.
I can disengage.
Yep.
Well then screw that. I'm gonna cat away from this thing. Yeah. Disengage is half your movement, right?
But no, you just
No,
don't...
disengage. You just don't. They don't get the attack of opportunity.
Oh, fucking sweet. I can cat far away.
Yeah. So you get your standard movement speed, so whatever your standard movement is, without provoking an attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in the not vine area.
In the not find area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, Christ! And there's not any vines over here, so there's nothing for me to trip over. And then I'm going to decat.
All right. Everybody sees this. The cat begin to grow up into a full humanoid form as the two ravens come around, grab something out of the bag that's on the cat's side, and just wrap her up in some cloth.
Thanks, birds.
They just quickly wrap you up in like makeshift toga.
They're toga birds now.
The toga birds, yeah.
Total Disney princess style.
Total Disney princess style.
Toga, toga.
All right, that is the end of Asa's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Karos.
Carl's front walks over to the right side, right on there.
All right.
He, you see him quickly while he's walking over there, open the straps to one of his books, throws it on the air, catches his left hand with his right hand, digs into a pouch that he has in his right, opens the book like he knows which page to go to exactly, and you see his right hand, it just looks like soaking wet as he extends his right hands out and casts Ray of Frost.
All right. Is Ray of Frost an attack roll or is it a save?
It is an attack
roll.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
C +4.
I really don't like the wizard spell list, so I just don't like it. I don't play wizards.
It's huge. That's
Nice.
the beauty of it.
Yeah, so customizable.
Yep.
I will literally play any other caster. I just don't like wizards.
That's fine.
See, I
I'll play all the wizards.
I
Nine
can
hit.
handle wizards. I don't sorcerer.
Book 'em, Dano.
I can't
a
handle
nine. You misjudge the shape of the vines, and as you fire Ray of Frost, you hit the vines just beside the creature, and not the actual creature itself. Anything else?
I'll move the trajectory next time at the end of my turn.
All right. Sir Arando.
All right, so Rondo twirls his cane again. He pats his chest and just squeezes his staff. Now, what I just did was Shillelagh and Mage Armor, and that's my turn.
All right. So you cast Shillelagh.
Yeah, when I
Let me
Yeah.
double check. I think Shillelagh is a bonus action.
It is a bonus action, and then it's a spell where upon casting it, you use a bonus action to cast a spell, action attack.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you used your bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and you can make an attack with it.
Yeah, he's charged his staff with Shillelagh, and then he put mage armor on himself. So it's charged to make.
Oh, he did. He mage armored himself. Okay, yeah, he's done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I use my bonus and my action.
I didn't hear the mage armor part. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Then
Okay.
I strike him, and then that's my turn.
All right, and now you guys start to see more vines moving and shifting.
How about shifting and moving?
Some of those do that too.
Oh man, I'm scared.
Move, and shift. And shift and move.
You guys don't see that one yet, but it will move. All right. That one and that one. Okay. Starting with the one that just ran away from Asa. These things don't have a lot of movement, but it's going to start moving toward Asa. Same with this one.
Ooh, you.
And everything's just gonna start moving out of the vines. These things literally have no movement.
Good.
This vine is gonna see Fernando and is just gonna make a swing at him. They're just attacking whatever's closest. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 2d6.
The result was successful, correct? I will use my reaction. I will see that he's about to hit him, and I'll just make time move a little too slow around the attack, so we're dodge it. Well, I attempt to dodge it. So it's chrono shift. Here, I'll put it in test so you can read it.
That's the one that makes him re-roll, right?
Yes, it's a reroll one. So
Okay.
I'm attempting to mess with time.
Creature you see within 30 feet. Are you within 30 feet of?
And make the decision after I know the result. So the result was a success.
You are not within 30 feet of Fernando.
Am I not? Oh, that sucks.
You're 35 feet.
Sorry, Fernando.
If that hits, Fernando is gonna go down because this is 7 points of damage.
Sorry, guys.
Me tried.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is currently grappled.
Okay. Fernando poofs out in a gold blade. Just
Yep. Poof. Fernando goes. Poof.
wait. Let me double check here. Actually, I just realized I didn't roll something. So, give me 1 second here. What is Fernando? Oh wait, never mind. Fernando poofs.
Yeah, I was like, Fernando probably only has like 5 hit points anyway.
Yep.
Okay. That vine feels special. Everybody's moved and done their things.
Divine extra pissed me off.
Divine kicked off before Vine crashed.
Leon von Hector de Sola.
Yes.
It is your turn. I'm gonna have entirely too much fun saying that
I've
name.
been trying to figure out because like everything. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me look at this again because I'm trying to figure out. I know I have my long sword, but that's not gonna really. I guess I'm gonna try to cut some of the vines and see if they will, not be so crazy and not hit people or what.
Alright, so you're gonna attack one of the vine blights? Or the vines
Yes.
themselves?
What's
Okay.
the difference?
You see the red things. Those are the monsters. The vines themselves are potentially just vines
Oh.
and not more monsters.
But I'm gonna do a vine blight then. Yes, the monster.
Okay. Then you want to move over to this one?
Want to do it again?
This token.
Yes.
Okay, move over there. Go ahead and make an attack with your sword.
All right, which one do I hit? Sterling, how do I do this?
1 second, I'm coming. Well, you have your character sheet open, right?
Yeah.
Do you have your attacks set up in your character sheet?
Yeah. But I can go to D&D. Hold on, guys.
If not, you have it in your D&D character sheet. Just click your sword under actions.
Yeah. Just click the sword.
Yeah.
Is it the +4?
Yep, hit that +4. And you'll see the B pop up. Hit that B.
There we go. Nat 20!
Woohoo!
Okay.
Wow!
Good job.
I am impressed. Slow clap.
Okay,
Me
so
too, because my
go
stats are
ahead-
not very good at all.
go ahead and do the same thing with that 1d8 +4. Hit the B on that, and then double whatever that roll is. Well, I'll fix the damage on that. Okay, we're not gonna do the two-handed because you're doing one-handed. So 4. Okay, it's 8 + 4. So you did 12 damage to that blight.
That's good. Yeah.
That one is a different one. That blight, you take your longsword and you hit just in the right spot. That one of the arms lobs off onto the ground and is now writhing. It is hurt, but it is not dead.
Okay, I'll take hurt.
The only bonus
Hurt
action.
is better than not hurt.
Yeah, the only bonus
Exactly.
action you have right now is healing word, so you really can't do anything else.
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. Sir Nicholas.
Alright. Give me a second here. Alright. Nick will slide over. Nick will slide over here. You see a very angry look on Nick's face. I'm going to spend I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points. His face kind of his eye kind of crackles with thunder as he takes his scale hand out, spinning a gem in it as 2 balls of lightning burst free at this one and this one as a chromatic orb at 2nd level at them for lightning damage.
Okay, so the one in front of Leon and the one right in front of you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one. All right, so first one. Got a 9 for that roll. Yeah.
That misses.
Yep, that's a oof.
You go to fire the chromatic orb and it just spins out of control and hits the vines instead of the vine blight.
Yeah, and the other one. That one criticals.
Natural 20, very nice.
Nice.
You said lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 for. So. Let me see here. It does 30. 40 damage.
That the blight in front of Leon is obliterated. Alright, is there anything else Nicholas can do this turn?
Let's see. Can't do that. That's all set. I am good.
Alright, this is the end of Nicholas's turn. Inky Watchers, it is your turn next.
Inky is going to figure out how to do this thing.
Don't forget, you have a 1d6 of bardic inspiration.
Oh, hell
After being sexually assaulted. So we're just...
Yeah, Bard HR isn't the best HR.
Hey, it's no different. It's no different than when football players slap each other on the ass. It's kind of a hell yeah, you got this, bro.
No, this is completely different. But
we
unfortunately,
are
HR
not
is
making this
dead.
argument. We are not having this argument.
Yeah, HR would have a talk with you if they weren't back on the Celestial Plane right now.
After a 1-hour meditation session, HR will have a word with you.
Okay, so God, I can't even with you guys. I'm gonna Ray of Frost this one of these little bastards on the right. Sorry, for some reason it's not letting me. It's not letting me highlight what I want to do. Okay,
Yep.
so the guy
This one?
I'm pointing the arrow to, that guy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that bitch. I'm gonna Ray of Frost.
Okay.
20 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage for Ray of Frost.
Okay.
You just click Ray of Frost and roll the damage. Like right under the 20.
And roll a 6 for that too, or just 28?
What is Ray of Frost's damage roll?
So 1d8.
1d8?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
roll that.
Yeah. If you go in your sheet, Inky, you'll see on the, under the gear, on the right top side, you'll see something that says for auto roll damage. You just need to turn that on the auto roll damage and crit. And that'll roll your damage in the future.
Okay. The gear?
It's the gear next to spells. It'll go core, bio, spells, and there'll be a gear.
Yeah, I see it. I just...
And then under the NPC block, it's the 1, 2. It's like the fourth option down is auto roll damage.
There it goes.
Yep. So now when you hit it in the future, if you slam it now, it should roll the damage.
Seven.
All right.
Sounds
Now
good.
you're set for the future.
Nice.
Sorry it took so long.
It's all good.
No, it's an easy thing to overlook especially if you're new, if you don't know that about it, and we all forget that it's turned off by default by the character sheet load.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was a feature. That's awesome.
Alright, so that is your action to do Ray of Frost. Anything else for this turn? You still have movement and a bonus action.
I'll move in close.
Alright.
Trying to invoke a attack of opportunity. It will not allow me to do this. What the heck?
You have your thing set on the ruler down here at the bottom. Go to the top and click on the select move option. Of that bar all the way on the left of your screen.
Alright. Right here.
There you go. Alright. You are there. And just in case that blight moves, you get the attack of opportunity on it. Sirius.
Sirius just seeing how combat is going right now. He just looks at the other little viney boy right next to the one that Inky went to, and just kind of says to himself, "All right, buddy, it's time for your moment to shine. Time to bring out the big boy." Gives himself bardic inspiration as my bonus action, and then he just looks over at the then he just looks over at the other boy and he says, "Where shall we play a card game, mon cher? It's a game I like to call 52 pickup. Here's the first card." And he does card throw.
Alright.
Booyah! Hooyah!
17 will hit.
Hell yeah! And I choose fire!
Alright. Fire, go ahead and roll the damage.
Yeah, and I believe that's 1d4 of damage. Come on, let me get that dice. Really? Oh!
Your curse of damage dice seems to be following you around, man.
Well, it looks like my damage roll just went up in smoke.
Alright, so
That's
you're hitting this one, right?
I'm hitting the one. I'm hitting to one to the left of Inky.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. One whole damage, he kind of just shrugs that one off.
Yep. Alright, I mean, hell, 1 damage is better than no damage, and that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and mark off another thing of Bardic Inspiration. I've used 2, I've got 2 more.
Wait, how many?
And that's it.
I thought you only had 2 Bardic Inspiration at level 2.
No, from what I'm looking at right now, I have 4.
Huh, interesting.
We're level 1, aren't we?
3.
We're level 3.
Level 3.
Okay.
I'm a level 1 Bard and level 2 Rogue. But from what I'm looking at on my sheet, it is 4 Bardic Inspirations total.
Okay.
I think one of your attributes adds into your bardic inspiration total, doesn't it?
I guess I'll double check and make sure, but
Yeah, 'cause I think your charisma adds onto that.
Okay,
True.
that's what I was
I
wondering.
do
I,
have-
I thought it was like sorcery points with sorcerers. You only
I
had
do have
something
a.
per
Oh,
level.
it's because I have a +4 in Charisma.
That's probably why.
All right, anyway, done.
Asa. Asa Mofasa.
Alrighty. Which one looks the most dead?
The dead one?
Well, which ones look injured? You know what I mean.
You are smelling, because you can't tell who's actually
Which
injured,
ones
'cause you're-
smell injured? Which ones smell like plant juice?
The one closest to Inky. You smell the perfume of Inky over there, and you smell also very dark, unnatural poisons.
Ew.
that it's leaking through its blood.
I can imagine what that smells like.
All right, let's see if this works.
Toll the dead.
Nice.
Alright, wisdom save of 14. That is a failure.
Yay! 8 necrotic.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna like scooch away from these vines.
You
Because I don't
see this
particularly want
cat-
to be this close
you see
to
this
him.
cat begin to cast the spell, or you see this now humanoid cat figure with no eyes begin to cast the spell, and immediately the vine blight like looks up at that direction, and just this tolling ring as necrotic damage blasts against his chest. All right, up next is a person that doesn't exist. Carlos.
I move a little closer.
Okay.
Everybody here. Well, I see that they're clunking up over there. I reach my right hand into my other pocket and I pull out a very like off-white cold object, and I throw up once in the air. It's still a chunk of whatever the hell it is. The second time you see it come on my hand, it looks like a knife. When I chuck it over towards them, I cast Ice Knife.
Ice knife.
Ooh.
All
Love
right.
it, that spell.
Which one are you hitting?
I'm hitting the one, this one here.
That one right there? Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
So, on hit first, so on hit is D20 plus 4. Alright. It misses, but
That misses.
there's a secondary part at least. The ice knife will explode regardless if it hit or not. I need both the creatures to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Okay. What's the...
DC is 12.
Yeah, they both fail.
So they will both take 2d6 cold damage as the ice explodes upon hitting the ground.
Alright, you throw a knife and the vine blight dodges out of the way, but as it strikes the ground next to it, it just explodes in an icy explosion. And the vine blights take how much damage?
5 cold damage.
Okay. Alright, next is
Take a
Sir.
page off the bard. Chill down.
Sir's claps.
Oh, so bad.
Meanwhile,
Sir Arando.
Yep.
You are Chalet Lead and Mage Armor.
alright, I walk right here, and then I hold up my hand, and then
Then Eldritch Blast.
13.
13 hits. I knew it. Alright, and you said which one? This first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that one takes an Eldritch Blast straight to the chest, and you see some of the vines fall off of it. It's looking injured. Not quite at death's door, but it's looking hurt. Next are the Vine Blights.
Like them.
This one is going to move closer to Nicholas and is going to make a swing at him. Yeah, that misses. This one is going to move closer and is going to use its entangled plants. So now there are vines within 15-foot radius centered of the blight. Bro. Hit me. Pop that up.
Uh-oh.
For the duration, this is now difficult terrain for non-plant creatures, which means you guys have half movement in this circle. Each creature of the light's choice in that area must succeed a DC 12 strength saving throw or become restrained.
Ew.
What's the saving throw? Dex?
Strength.
Oh, strength. Oh, of course it is.
So Arondo, Nicholas, and Sirius. I need strength saving throws. Arondo
Okie doke.
passes.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Nicholas passes with 2 natural 20s.
Hell no.
Sirius,
Right.
you are restrained. You have
Nicholas-
0 movement until you break that
Serious. I will see that as the vines are going up your legs, I'll try to slow the aging process on the vines. Go ahead and reroll. I'll use Colonel Shift.
Reroll that dex save? Or that strength save?
Mm-hmm. Reroll it.
Hell yeah!
I hastened it. Whoops.
As the space-time magic takes effect, a different set of vines appears, and these are actually stronger.
Do I reroll too, or?
Oh my god, is
He can only use it on one person.
Hold on. Do I reroll too?
No, he can only use it on one
It's
person.
one person.
Okay.
this
But Arondo
Isn't it
and
good?
Nicholas are they're free of the vines. For this turn anyway.
Oh, so that took enough. Oh.
It was only a DC 12.
Yeah. The DC's pretty low.
Ugh. Before you said to reroll, I was actually going to use my Bardic Inspiration to improve on that, but I can't since I already rerolled because I thought, oh, I could do good on this one.
Didn't do
Alright,
good.
Things
a
happen.
little role playing. Hold on. Why, Nicholas? Are you showing off?
Nicholas just like dragon flexes out of it. Like, what up?
Yeah. Since he made that roll and I literally saw what he did, I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know. You'll know when I'm showing off. I'm just pissed about Fernando right now.
Yeah.
Vine Blight. So those two did their thing. This Vine Blight is gonna move down. This Vine Blight is going to move here and is going to use its entangling plants.
I'm suddenly remembering the time I used Entangle on a room full of people.
Do you feel sorry?
Yes! Yes, I do.
Asa and Inky, I need strength checks from the two of you, please.
Oh no, I got a negative.
The DC's not terribly high, but
Yeah,
Sirius
but...
also just failed, so.
Strength check or save?
As a strength saving throw. Alright, Inky is restrained. Asa just like, no.
Kitty says no.
Cat says bed. Bed choo-choo. Actually, I just hiss.
I was gonna say, I'm right next to you. I've been like, what?
You're just there, and I'm over here like,
Talk about a real Vine and Dash.
I suddenly feel okay that the bard is restrained.
Huh, kinky.
No,
Okay,
that's the other game.
so first, Sirius, really quick.
You gotta buy dinner first.
I'm going to give you your inspiration back because you cannot cast inspiration on yourself until you're a higher level. Your bardic inspiration can only be used on another creature until you're a higher level. I'm not sure what level that is though. Your bardic inspiration actually says other than yourself for right now.
Then it was good that I didn't do my Colonel Shift then. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, what is?
The Chrono Shift was like still the better idea. So you get one of your inspiration dice back momentarily. The Vine Blight that is in front of... Am I already down 2 Vine Blights? No, this one up top is not moved. Okay. I was like, I was missing one.
Didn't one killed?
Yeah, one got killed. But I was still like short. I was still missing one. I was like, only one of them died. Hold on.
Didn't get red X'd though, and I'm like, what?
They don't have bodies. Like they turn back into vines and just fall on the floor.
The red X just makes me happy, Sterling.
I know. Okay. Inky is restrained. Asa is fine. This one in front of Inky is going to take an attack with advantage because you are restrained and flanked technically.
If I have to save your life, I'm gonna like take back being.
That is
okay
a
with
that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
I'm used to that missing on some people.
And keep in mind, I do have Armor of Agnes is still up.
Oh, that's true.
This is true. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9.
And you are now grappled as well as being restrained.
It takes 10 cold, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes 10 cold, which I don't think is enough to kill it just yet. It is still barely hanging on.
Yeah, but it's not happy.
Not happy at all. You are now grappled and restrained. You have 0 movement. You cannot sit.
Girl dinner first. Jeez.
Let me double check the rules on restrained real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can probably still cast something, you just can't move or walk.
Yeah.
It's like I know it's 0, but there's also a second effect on restrained.
All right, restrained. Restrained creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature has disadvantage on dex saves. And
Okay.
your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, so you're not.
And did you say it was under another effect as well?
It's also grappled.
Grappled. Grapple creature speed becomes 0. Condition ends if the grappler becomes incapacitated. The condition ends if the effect is removed from the creature from getting out of the grip, is knocked out of the grappling creature's way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then no. Yeah, you just have 0 speed right now, and you have disadvantage.
Question. Could I use Misty Step to get out?
No.
Huh? Yes.
I mean,
I
technically,
could?
No, because doesn't Misty Step have somatics?
It doesn't. Grapple and restrain does not affect your ability to cast.
Well,
it's a teleportation spell.
It's a teleportation spell. That does not. That's not movement. That's different. That's not speed. That's teleporting.
That's what I thought. That's what I wanted to.
Yeah, I
confirmation on
was thinking of incapacitated for a moment.
Yeah.
I'm not incapacitated. I can still teleport.
Yep, you can still teleport when it comes around to your turn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Thank you.
Bop, 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 bop. I think that is. I think that's all the vine blights.
fuck the vine blights.
Leon von Hector de Sola.
Yes.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Still be within range. Excellent.
River's playing phone.
Oof.
Dad, River playing. Okay.
Alright, hold on, because this isn't gonna work. I have to go to the other one. And all that I can do right now is this.
Alright. Okay, so first I need you to make a strength roll, or a strength saving throw, to get into the vines.
Okay.
And we'll just use your 17, because that will hit. That passes.
Woohoo!
I fully expect the fighter to be able to get into these vines and be fine.
That's good. We need that.
Alright, so that is 11 slashing damage done to that vine. That vine is
Fine.
looking hurt. That vine is now missing an arm. I think that's all you can do. Nicholas, it is now your turn.
Give me 1 second, Sterling. Sorry, wrangling pets.
Gotcha.
Jester got into a closet that she's not allowed in.
Oh
I
no.
get this weird feeling that Sterling and I have different definitions of open container.
Okay. See that one.
definitely
Ooh,
have
I am standing
different
next to one. That is
definitions.
not good. All right. So, my hand glows a bright, shocking color, and I reach out and touch the one next to me.
Okay.
And man, I am rolling bad.
Oh. No.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, what did you roll? I didn't see it.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, even worse. I didn't even move from getting advantage, but yeah, I totally botched that. So, and I will stand there and look like a goof because
You go to reach out as Leon chops off the arm you're reaching for, and you just.
actually no, I have to make the save again if I stay inside this field, don't I?
Yeah, you do have to make another save.
All right, it's just worth taking the risk. All right, it can AOO me if it chooses to.
Alright, it's gonna make its attack of opportunity against you. That is a 17.
Miss.
He just slapped your butt.
Did that
I got a
really
19.
miss?
Yeah, I got a 19, man.
Oh, you have mage armor. Okay.
Well, I draconic. Dracon being dragon origin. I have a base 13, +3 for Dex, and +3 for mage armor.
Okay. Was not expecting that. I was like, I expect that from Cross, not this new one. Hold on. Okay.
This new one is baby Cross.
No, it's just the way. It's just a weird. For some reason, they decided that dragon origins may just get armor.
I mean, they do have scales. I mean, I could give them that, but.
They got like little skills.
All right,
Little
you
skills.
successfully move out of the vines. Inky,
Yes.
it is your go.
I am going to. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh crap! I forgot to do something. Oh well.
Or it's either a Thunderwave or I'm going to escape. I'm not sure which.
Thunderwave could also help you escape because if it not, if
It'll
one-
escape.
one of
It'll let you escape the grapple, but you're still restrained by the vines on the ground.
Well, if
Yeah.
it kills them, then you're not.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
You know, bees and butterflies connect.
Just screw those guys.
Honey? Yeah, that's why.
Uh-oh, I have a problem.
What's the range on Thunderwave? Is it just 10 feet?
15 feet.
15. That one passes. That one fails. The one in front of you was at low enough hit points, it just dies.
So there's no longer flanking.
That's true.
Oh, I forgot this is the one where I have the really cool.
Oh, no.
I'm so much happier now. I forgot I have the cool tokens on this one. This one passed your test, or passed the save, so it takes 6 thunder damage, and I believe it's not knocked back if it saves.
Yeah, you don't take the knockback if you save.
Yeah, so it is still there, and you are still restrained by the vines.
Alright. I have nothing else to do, so.
Okay.
I mean, I could. Well, I did use my action to use Thunderwave, so I can't try and break loose.
Nope. I think Misty Step is a bonus action.
Misty Step is a bonus action, but Thunderwave is an actual spell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I can't do that.
Nope.
Alright.
All right, that is the end of
I
Inky's
think
turn.
Thunderwave's an actual spell. Or is Thunderwave a cantrip?
It's a spell.
Thunderwave
Yeah,
is
I'm pretty sure
I got
Thunderwave is the first
Thunderclap.
level.
Thunder, yeah, the other one. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep.
Okay.
Thunderclap.
Sirius, our not so serious bard. What is your move?
Alright, so what kind of save is it that if I were to try to cut these vines to free myself?
Strength check to get out.
Strength check? Alright, and I will be using my Bardic Inspiration this time, so let me go ahead and...
you can't.
you
You can't
can't.
inspire yourself. Not until you're a higher level.
Oh, damn, I can't? Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Alright, well then I'll just try to do my strength check and see if I can escape this time.
flex
And-
hard.
And... Hoo-yah!
Oh!
Did not flex hard.
Sirius, these vines are just they're too much for your bardic muscles. You are good at flexing the tongue, but not anything else.
So so it's just my legs that are bound. It's not my hands, right?
No, you can still attack and everything. You were just stuck in that spot.
So is it the little viney boy right in front of me that's the one that casted this crap?
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna card throw this boy and just try to set him on fire.
And like what you're seeing is like his legs being dug into the ground and expanding out into this wave of vines that are just shooting up and trying to grab at people's legs. Alright, so go ahead and make your attack roll against Vine Boy.
Alright, card throw. And
you throw the card, and it goes, you think it's gonna hit. It goes nice curve, and then whips back around and lands into Vine at your feet.
Last time I take card throwing lessons from some dude in a swamp. That's all. All my bonus actions that I can do requires me to move, so I can't. I can't really do anything. I'm done.
Awesome.
Radio.
Make a strength saving throw or a strength check to not get grabbed by the vines this time. No, I'm sorry. It is a
Save.
Yeah, it is a saving throw to make sure you don't get grabbed.
You have to make it when they cast it and on your turn? It's not one or the other?
I think it's every turn you start in it.
Yeah, every time you start in it, it's basically like the circle of death.
Well, then why did we make it when they cast it?
Did you make it also an initial? That's pretty standard.
It says each creature of choice when they enter the area and when they start their turn in the area.
I just want to know if it's on our turn or on their turn. Because it's not both.
No, when they cast the spell, it's that first initial time, and then every time you start in the circle of effect, you make the save as well. You pass.
So,
you pass.
Right. Getting out of this circle. No.
It is not hard to pass, but it's. I mean,
Want to be out of the circle. Is anybody like smelling really bloody?
You smell the bard is frustrated, but nobody's really taking any damage from these guys.
Okay, the bard smells frustrated. I'm kind of okay with that. In that case, let's do. Just to make sure none of y'all die horribly on my watch. Joey would never forgive me. That'd be it. It would be like, oh, sucks. Oh, we don't have a token for that. Shit.
What do you need a token for?
Spiritual weapon.
Let me get your spiritual weapon token. I have things.
Oh, you have things? That's nice.
I had a few things. I had a few things ready. I didn't have a lot of things, but I had a few things.
And then that rolled a hit.
You can't over-prepare for the first adventure because there's a 50% chance not everyone's coming back.
Look, man.
Where you want to put your spiritual token? Your spiritual weapon.
Alright, it can't flank.
I know this thing is not that big. Don't even try this bullshit. Thank you.
You gotta make it token sized.
I'm like, I was like, I know this file is not that big. Do not try that. Uploading is gonna take 5 minutes. Bullshit.
Alright, let's.
I'll put it in an actual frame later, but.
Cool. Are these ones at the back like still alive?
Yeah, that one back there is like not even touched. Like y'all really haven't even noticed it. They haven't gotten close enough to combat to.
So do I just not know it exists?
No, your blind side doesn't go that far.
Cool. And I'm assuming the one out here I do know exists because
Yeah.
it's
That
fucky.
one you have smelt before.
I don't know. It'd be really cool if we could ungrapple Inky, because that's not a great time, and somebody's got to do that. So I guess I'll put it like here.
Okay.
And then we have to do the smacky thing. At
Smacky,
roll.
smacky.
So I get proficiency plus 4, so it's plus 6. D20 plus 6. Alright. This is where you guys are like, you don't play cleric much, do you? And I'm like, no.
I know, I'm used to Bella just being like, everything hits.
You're like, well, what hits? And I'm like, hey, Sterling, does a 32 hit?
Not at all. Not even close. Nice try though.
Alright, let's see if we can hit things. Why is that terrible?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Do the dice hate us tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so first, what does your spiritual weapon look like?
We
discussed you wanted it to be like an animal or something.
Yeah.
You want it to be like a mini-me?
It can either be a cat or it can be a bird that pecks things' eyes.
Alright, your choice.
Let's make it a bird.
Alright.
For Raven Queen related reasons.
She casts spiritual weapon, and in a plume of black feathers, this one good sized, like medium sized bird pops up, just flaps his wings, goes over, and its ethereal form, you just like see this majestic bird go over and just start pecking at the vine blight, but is not able to hit what would be considered the vine blight itself. It's just hitting like random dead vines and leaves. Alright.
Is moving your spiritual weapon an action?
No.
Well, then I could still do something.
Yeah, I think moving it and attacking with it is all considered your bonus action.
And I can still cantrip.
Yes.
Because screw it, clerics.
Clerics are badass when you play them right.
Then I guess
Cue
I get
Daedalus.
to keep doing the
Toll the Dead?
yeah.
Alright.
I mean, what else is a cleric gonna do, right? Why 1?
Still necrotic damage.
It failed its save, so that's good, so it takes 1 damage.
What would have happened if it actually passed? How do
It would have taken no damage. It would have taken no damage.
Toll the Dead is all or nothing.
Fair enough.
So it takes damage.
And it gets hit with this necrotic. It gets hit with this necrotic energy, but just just shrugs it off.
It's already
It gives
pretty evil.
it gives like this shoulder roll, and it's just like, okay.
They don't look like fiends or undead, do they? I say, sniffing them.
No, they smell like plants.
Yeah, I thought so.
They smell like evil plants.
Evil plants. Evil.
I wish that was a lie. That is literally the description for a vine blight. Next is Karos. It's really weird.
You didn't
really weird.
Strahd us.
Huh?
Shambling mound. Not okay. Fuck those guys.
Not level 3.
Yeah, exactly. But that's at level 2.
you guys do realize you don't have to go downstairs. Once you free the kids, you're done.
You
The
do.
hell? Stop metagaming.
You actually do.
If
Well,
you want the
let's
good
deal
stuff,
with this battle. We can debate that later. I think it's our giant Goliath's turn.
yes.
Yup.
Karos, you there?
Yeah, sorry, my mom walked in the room. I. Let me see. Whom is the one that is in melee with two of these creatures?
Inky is in melee with, or I'm sorry, Leon is in melee with the two Divine Blights.
How is Leon faring?
He hasn't taken any damage yet.
Well, let's make sure it's a male or female.
He.
Make sure he doesn't. I this time put my hand deeper into the second pouch and I pull out 4 chunks of these, but I have it between the fingers and my right hand. As I throw all 4 of them up, turn my hand, I catch them all perfectly, and I one by one grab one, chuck it, grab one, chuck it, grab one, chuck it, grab one, chuck it, as I cast Snillock Snowball Swarm, centering on the creature right here.
All right. Snowball
Each
Storm.
creature that I choose, so the enemies only, must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, and that is your second level spell, right?
That is, yeah, the second level spell slot. That's my first. That's one of my 2 second level spell slots.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, so dexterity saves for the. That's a
12.
no. That is a natural 20, so the second one passes.
All right, they will take the 3d6 of ice damage. Let me go ahead and do this. 11 points of amazing cold damage.
All right. Do.
Very nice.
All right, the one right here. Gets hit by pelted snowballs, and it just falls into a pile of vines as it expires. This other one begins to gather permafrost up on its vines and can't move as easily as it should now. It's not quite dead, but it's getting there. Next is Sir Rondo.
Since this one's dead, can I move out?
That is not the one that has got the vines, so I need you to make a strength check, please. A strength saving throw. No, you are restrained. You have 0 movement.
Hurry up and kill them. That's in character.
All right.
Yeah, I'm standing. I'm just standing there with my cane.
You can still make a. You can still cast spells and do everything. You just can't move. Or you can use your action to make a strength check and try and free yourself again.
Take a deep breath and I start doing this one. Burning Hands.
Okay.
Well, I crouch down and just grab some vine and just burn the shit.
Alright, you're gonna burn the vines on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they singed?
Okay. How do you have a DC of 0? What?
Oh, I don't know, man.
That's not right. This one. 13, okay. Well, it fails the dexterity save for that. You burning hands the vines. The section of vines that you are in and the 3 squares in front of you are no longer difficult terrain. You are free of your restraint. But it's literally just like
Right.
this much is no longer.
Oh, I just moved back then.
Alright. Alright, anything else for you?
No. Not for now.
Next are the vine blights. This one is going to move around Leon.
Yes.
And is going to make an attack against Leon. That's a 20 to hit Leon.
Is Leon 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Yeah, Leon's doing well, right? You're doing well. Right?
Am I re-rolling that? Or not?
I'm asking, can my character see that Leon is fair?
Yeah, you see Leon as like completely untarnished.
He can take the hit.
Alright, Leon takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage and is grappled. You have no movement and you need to make a strength check to get out of the grapple on your turn. Or kill this creature, whichever comes first.
Say what?
You
Strength or what?
make a strength check or kill this creature when it comes around to your turn. Whichever comes first.
Can I do a strength check now?
No, you're at this exact moment you're grappled.
Okay.
This Vine Blight is gonna move in here. Oh, it has a 10-foot reach. That's cool. And it's gonna make an attack against Inky.
Oh no.
That's a 14 to hit.
Let me check.
I would hope that misses, but I'm not 100% sure either.
That is a miss.
Okay. That's all that one can do. This one behind you is going to make its attack against you. That is a 6 to hit. That fails.
Oh yeah.
This one is going to move down some more. And then the one that's been hidden behind the stairs this entire time is finally going to come into vision for everybody. And I think that's all the Vine Blights can do. Leon,
Yes.
it is your move.
Okay, hold on. I'm a. Sorry, hold on. It's my mom. You said to do a strength check?
If you want to break out of the grapple, that's your action to do so. Or you know this one right beside you is looking really hurt, and you could probably kill it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and attack then. Can I do that even though I'm grappled?
Yes, you just can't move until you're out of the grapple.
Okay, so just do my sword.
Yep.
Natural 20!
Wow.
It's dead. It has you in this vine grapple, and you just take your sword and cleanly cleave it in half.
Slice and dice.
This is what happens when you were trained in the presence of Lady Vexalia. You
Yes.
just know how to kill shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so that Vine Blight is now dead.
Sorry about that. I know what I did wrong.
Oh, wait, we have restraint. Hold on. Oh, I actually have really cool tokens for this stuff.
Fear not, I have a rolled up newspaper with your name on it.
It is now... Oh, these, Nope. These vines now die. Now wither away.
Yes.
You are no longer grappled, so you can move if you would like.
What do I move?
I gotta move your character, this token, because I gotta fix your thing.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go over to where, it's to my right. In the other circle, the other...
You wanna head towards the vines?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is Entangled on this list? Anyway, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as you can get at the moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Next is Nicholas.
All right, let's see. Bad time, bad time, bad time. Bad times all over the place.
Very bad day.
10, 15.
Could be worse.
Yeah, fuck it, right there is good. Alright, I will move there, and we still got 2 of these things encroaching on Inky.
Yeah.
Alright, I will spend a sorcerer point.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, rage token. That's great.
I will spend my sorcerer point. I whip out my little gem and I roll it in my hand real fast. And then I fire out magical lightning orbs.
Okay.
At Uno and Couch.
Okay.
First roll will be 16.
That'll hit.
Alright, that's 13 lightning damage.
Okay.
Second roll 12.
That just hits.
Alright, that'll be 19 lightning damage.
Oof. They both look really hurt.
Alright, and... Yep, that's that.
Okay. Next is Inky, who is still restrained.
I'm going to Misty Step out of there.
Okay.
Give me a moment to figure out how far. Yeah, I'm gonna step out right here.
Okay.
And since that was my bonus action, kind of use
Heard that 3 different things.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, bonus action was a Misty Step. You can still cast a cantrip.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Alright, thank you. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost
Okay.
on the bastard that kept poking me in the butt.
Alright.
Yeah.
22 hits.
Alright.
And with that,
6 cold damage.
yep. With that, you Ray of Frost, and the vines begin to solidify and then crumble into dust. The vines that has been protruding out of the ground and annoying you for the last couple rounds have stopped.
Nobody touches my butt except for the bard and maybe the naked cat lady. If she's lucky.
Naked cat lady who is now fully clothed thanks to ravens.
Love it.
All right. Next is Sirius.
All right, all right. So I'm free from the vines, right?
Yeah, you are now free of the
All right. I'm going to take my bonus action and use cunning action to use the dash action and dash right behind this. Let me wait.
You have enough movement to do that without cutting action.
I thought with cunning action it lets me use the dash action.
Yeah,
And
dash
then-
is a second. Dash is a second move.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. That was all right then. Well, that's okay. I'm mistaken that one. All right, so I'm just going to move right here, which double check it. How much of that move is mine? That is 15 feet, so that's half of what it is. And I'm going to because he saw Zaros just over there do a very good display, a good display of ice magic earlier. He's gonna look over to him and go, "He's Mr. Icicle, he's Mr. Snow," and give him bardic inspiration.
Oh, it's Mr. Freeze.
All right, Charos, you have a D4 of inspiration die.
Yeah. I'm just gonna mark that off real quick. I can't believe I thought for some reason I could use bardic inspiration on myself, so technically I wasted one. But oh well, live and learn.
You can at higher levels, but
it's fine. It's oh well. I've only played a bard once, but that's beside the point. So, you said the vine blight that was closer to where Inky was. They've actually taken damage, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, I'm gonna try card throw again because that's about the only thing that I can actually do. Yeah, that's the only thing I can do right now.
This one over here is taking damage. This one has been untouched, and the one over by the stairs is untouched.
Well, let me see. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go with the one right above where we are, and I'm going to use card throw. And you're gonna hear him take out a card and say, "You know what killed the plants? The Ice Age." Toss a card over to him and do ice magic.
Oh.
Okay, I tell that to Nicholas. See, told you.
Boom.
20 and a 10. All right.
Wait, why did it do it twice?
Oh, I thought the second one was damage. The 20 hits, so go ahead and roll damage for it.
All right, that is, I believe, a D4.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Two ice damage to that one.
And gradually gets higher. 2, 3.
Listen here, you. And that's all I got.
All right. Next is Asa.
Yay! Let's try and hit things. Let's try and hit things.
Listen here, you little shit.
Do some quick measuring. How close am I? How close is this to shit? No, don't grab the map. That's bad. God damn it, that's too far. Alright. Can you move my spiritual weapon like 20 feet in toward the enemy direction?
Do you want to go to this one that's been damaged, or do you want to go to the one up at the top?
This one hasn't been?
This one's been damaged over here. This one's been damaged. The one at the stairs is not.
Alright. Throw the spiritual weapon towards the one at the stairs.
Okay.
And then...
Leon, you see the spiritual bird just like swim through you and like come out on the other side. You're just like, that felt weird.
Like, let's continue to make wisdom saves because they're not usually great at it.
Alright, which one are you hitting?
The one that's hurt.
Okay. No, that is a natural 1. It is dead.
It's dead, Jim.
And now we have the Triforce of Dead.
Triforce of Dead.
Am I wrong?
No,
You're not wrong.
Well, you've heard of the Triangle of Trust? That's the Triangle of Dust.
No. Are you sure I can't have a decanter of endless water and a spray bottle?
Oh.
Wait, did Nicholas actually say that in character?
Oh.
Frost, did Nicholas actually say that?
No, Nicholas is that quick-witted.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay.
DM, does he say it in character? It's up to you.
No. I'm just like, that was good. Okay.
It's not wrong. It's just
It was
wrong.
Ooh.
Way.
Asa, is there anything else you want to do?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay.
But can I like? Let's see. I want to make sure I don't have to move for you. I'll check that. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All I need is my 60 feet. Yeah, 'cause that's action, bonus action. Yep.
Alright. Karos.
Felt inspired. Karos, will feel that the temperature in this room has dropped a bit, and reach out with his cold hand to the farthest one in front of him, and which is the close enough question mark. Whoops, let me see. Ruler. Yes. And cast Frostbite as a layer of cold attempts to enter the vine. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 12.
Okay. That is a 15.
Rip. No damage.
You cast a spell and this frosty layer starts gathering around the vine as the vines just shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Anything else?
I will move closer to the triangle of dust.
Okay.
And my turn.
Sir Arando.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk a little. Then I see this guy and I just snap my fingers.
Alright.
That.
Eldritch Blast. Misses. You snap your fingers and the Eldritch Blast fires and smacks some vines at the base of the stairs, blasting them away, but the vine blight is undamaged.
Wait, it didn't add all the modifiers.
You get a +3, I think? Okay,
Plus
so that would...
5.
Or...
A +5.
Oh, +5, so that makes it a 13. So yeah, that hits. Alright, so... Roll damage. Which at this moment I believe is just a D10. That's 9 damage. Not bad. It gets hit and you blow off some of the vines that are growing along this humanoid form. Anything else?
No.
Alright. Next are the vine blights.
Well, singular.
Plural. There's still two standing. This-
Oh, they just haven't revealed themselves. Alright.
No, they're both on there. One was over by the stairs and one was above you.
Oh, dang, that's right. It's been covered up by the initiative meter.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean,
No, it's all good. That was me. I
I-
still had it.
Alright, Inky and Sirius, I need you guys to make a strength saving throw, please.
Making that strength. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sirius
15.
passes for the
Make
first time.
strength my dump stat.
I just backflip out. It's like,
I can see that too.
You were like, nope, not
Oh,
again.
God damn it.
Inky
Not it.
is once again restrained.
Aw.
And then this one is going to make an attack against Arondo, which is a natural 1. Arondo just smacks the vines away with his cane. Like, no,
I don't think so.
not touchy.
Like, really?
That was our daughter.
Yep.
Leon von Hector de Sola.
Okay.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Is that why you did that, Sterling?
Maybe.
Named me. How dare you? Okay. Can you point to where I'm at on here? Because I am blind as a bat. Think I know where I'm at, but
You read this one.
okay, that's what I thought. Okay, then can I attack the one that's? I mean, the one ahead of me?
1, 2, 3.
Or is that too
4.
far?
You
I can only go
can.
about 30 feet.
I mean, no, that's actually, you have enough movement even with go ahead and make a strength. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Give a strength what?
Saving throw.
Did you strength?
The saving throws.
Where's that at?
It should be right below the side on that one. It is the ones in the small categories. It's the one that's got the one with the blue check mark.
You got to go and look and then show me because I have no idea. I'm on D&D Beyond. I have to be on there now.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's not. It's the other one is not working for me still. That's what I thought. That's what. It's. Team. Yay! Okay. Can I still hit?
Yeah, now make your attack roll.
Let's find it. I'll show it. Okay. Long sword. Let's do a good one. Okay, that's not too bad. It's 15.
Yeah, 15 hits. What in the world just happened? Why is my chat over here?
I don't know.
What happened to my... Okay, whatever. That's 12 damage with a longsword. Alright, you chop off another arm and it's just like, these things do not like that longsword of yours.
Good.
Next is Nicholas.
Woohoo! Alright, there are monsters places. I will go about right there, and I will attempt to flame bolt this one over here.
Okay. Flame bolt's 60 feet, right?
No, flame bolt's way more than 60 feet.
Oh.
Flame bolt's 120 feet.
Oh, go
nice.
That's why everyone takes it.
It's true.
14.
That hits. How much damage?
Alright, 9 fire damage.
9. 9.
9?
So it takes none?
Alright, that one gets hit and its arm begins to burn all the way down. It's not having a good time. Inky, make a strength saving throw, please.
I just had to make it my dump stat.
Oof!
You are still restrained. The vines are actually creeping up your legs and like, yeah, it's not having a good time.
Okay, so who's here?
Leon. Leon's a fighter, he's fine.
Okay, so there goes that idea. You know what? No, I can do that.
There we go.
Uh, 24 hit?
Maybe. Yeah, it is.
Maybe. Yeah, 7 damage with Ray of Frost.
Alright, to the one in front of you. It is so close to being dead. Anything else?
So, as I am casting Ray of Frost, I'm doing the woobity-woobities, and at the very last moment, I am flipping it off as I cast the spell.
Alright.
I really can't do anything. Is anyone hurt?
I don't.
I'm at full health.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys really didn't take a lot of damage from these guys.
I think Inky's really been the one that's taken the most damage, right?
Pretty much.
No, actually, I didn't take any damage because of the
Armor of Agathis.
Armor of Agathis. All that
that's
temporary
true.
hit points.
Alright.
Okay. So
Serious.
all right, let me just double check something.
I don't think I can do anything after that.
You said you've taken how much damage,
Yeah,
Inky?
if you don't have any, he didn't take any.
9.
Oh, he didn't.
It was 9. It was 9 out of the 10 temporary hit points.
Ah, okay. All right. All right, so it's my turn. So Sterling, if I were to get right here, would I be behind this boy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to attack him with my rapier, and I'm just going to come up behind him and just go, "Hi, buddy. Time for me to get a little serious. Rapier and sneak attack."
That's not how you get sneak attack.
Yeah, you need an advantage on the attack.
Oh, I need
Or-
advantage?
Unfortunately, unfortunately without assassin yet, you don't get
Oh,
advantage just on.
Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
I'm looking on there, and it says sneak attack for my race and class features.
You have sneak attack, but you need advantage on the attack. to
Oh,
get sneak
okay.
attack.
That's right.
Or an ally within 5 feet, or an ally in melee.
Oh, I missed that part with advantage. Okay, either still I'll be able to hit it. I'm just gonna hit it with my rapier.
Okay.
So let me go
Some
ahead
might
and
call that stabbing.
I'm gonna take a stab at it. What can I say? Boom. 8.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Go ahead and give me the bad news.
The bad news is you missed. The good news, you looked cool doing it.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna pat his shoulder and just be like, "Oh wait, I can't do anything because a card throw is a bonus action. Shoot!" Card throw was an action. Shoot!
I literally saw everything, didn't I?
Yeah, you literally saw him just like go to take a stab at it and go straight through the vines and miss all the damaging parts.
Son. Since I'm behind him, if I move away from him, will I provoke attack of opportunity?
If you move away from him, yes, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Even though I'm behind?
Yep, you're still within his range.
Son of a...
And you already moved. You actually can't move out of his range, I think.
Ah, you're right. Okay, I've got nothing. Well, that plan faltered.
Yeah, you use 25 feet, and you can only move 5 feet away.
Okay.
Don't make you a cake. It says, "At least you tried."
Yeah, shut it!
Alright. Asagrim.
You and your Simpsons references.
This is the worst day of my life. This is the worst day of your life so far. Says everybody in 2016.
Oof.
No one saw 2020 coming.
They didn't have enough hindsight. Dang it!
Jinx!
Let's
Alright.
You and soda.
Asagrim.
let's move the looking for? Can I add? Stop running away.
Actually, he's been moving closer to the spiritual weapon. It's just that far away.
Oh, but I can reach the other one.
Mhm.
Might as well reach the other one.
Okay. I'll say you can get it here, right beside.
All right, that's fine.
It's still within range.
I get to see, like, I wonder if this works.
I have a really cool idea for this. I just need a natural 20 for it to work. Spirit bird.
You had a really cool idea, but the clickety-clackety bastards wouldn't give you a turn on them.
Oh no, a natural 20 with her spiritual weapon is going to be something really beautiful. It's going to be just gorgeous. Yeah, 12 hits, and that Vine Blight goes down. You see the bird just go through it and rip it in shreds.
All right, and I can still. The one over there isn't injured, is it?
I don't think anybody's injured. Is anybody taking any damage?
No, the Vine Blight, not the people.
Oh no, that Vine Blight over there has been damaged, yeah.
Oh! Well, then I can do this. Ha 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 ha. I love this cantrip.
Toll of the Dead.
Yeah. Toll the Dead's one of the best.
It's
one of the best necromancy spells.
For whom the bell tolls.
Alright, Toll the Dead, DC 14, which this is just enough to kill him if he fails, so. So DC 14 Wisdom? Hold on. Wisdom is a 0. That's a 13.
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
You just hear the tolling bell, and then Asa doesn't look at him because she doesn't look at anybody, but she just quietly says, your time has come. And then necrotic energy explodes out from inside it, and the Vine Blight just drops.
Alright. The bells toll. Asta gets off her comment, and as the necrotic energy from the inside of the blight just explodes outward, the vines fall to the ground. And for this very split second, you see this avatar of the Raven Queen standing there, and what looks to be a smile across her face as it disappears. Alright. Is there anything you guys want to do in this room before going up the stairs?
There's one thing that Sirius would like to do, seeing this final Vine Blight fall and everything like that. He's gonna take out his loot and says, guys, it looks like we rose to the occasion.
Head non-lethal.
With that final comment, because it is getting late for some people and people have work in the morning, we're going to end the session here.
Oh, that was great. That was
we were at the very end of combat, so I just let it go for the last 15 minutes. But we usually try. I'm gonna try to end this at 9 every night.
I just want to say, she has no idea that you're doing a thumbs up. She couldn't have less of an idea.
Like, there is zero idea that this is even happening.
Well, fun run tonight, guys. It'll be interesting what happens in Wildmount.
Alright.
This was so much fun.
So, thank you guys for coming out to Wildmount.
Yeah.
Some of our players have to go to bed, so adios, guys. Again, thank you, Raise Energy, for sponsoring the streams, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday, and I'll see you guys Saturday for Pirates of the Saltmarsh.
Hey, y'all have fun. This is so cool. I love this. I had so much fun playing